What is up, everyone? Another episode of Rossoneri TV. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Welcome to the only Milan fan channel, English speaking, that is just an endless stream of consciousness, truth telling, and no fluff, no bullshit, no agendas here. None of us are trying to become rich or get employed by Milan off of this shit, nor are we going to lie to your faces so that you continue to like us and we continue to make you feel good. You come here for the truth, whether it feels good or it doesn't feel good. So welcome again to another episode. Thank you so much for joining us today. Now, the reason for the live. Well, obviously we go live most of the time towards the end of the summer. Season's about to start. We get excited about what's going to happen this season, obviously. So the impetus to cover Milan news and talk football kind of returns. People start to settle back into their routines again after a nice, fun summer. So you're going to be seeing more content here from a variety of different voices and content creators here on the channel. So I am one of those. Now, IFTV came out with an episode, and this episode has now... So there's already a lot of deluded Milan fans who are just fans. Like, they're fangirls. They're jumping up and down with their pom-poms. They're kicking their legs high up in the air. Give me an A. Give me a C. That's just their natural state of being. That's their demeanor. I get it. You're a fan. A fan is a fan. I don't like to be a fangirl of things where it's just anything that happens under the sun. I'm just a fan at the end of the day. It's so disingenuous. I can't do it. I physically, mentally, emotionally, I can't do it. I spiritually can't do it. It just can't lie to myself like that. I'm too much of a truth teller. Even when it comes to myself and telling myself hard truths, that's just my natural state of being. So, and a lot of people on this channel and people who tune in as well. We try to see through the noise a little bit and try and thread the truth. And sometimes that becomes difficult because you get clouded, you get excited. I get it. Some people are emotional and their emotions take over their thoughts and their objectivity. I get that. But let's talk about this episode. Okay. The amount of flashbacks, I literally have PTS fucking D from last summer. Last summer, these same guys and a lot of content creators, specifically in the Milan universe, were jumping up and down, literally going crazy, jizzing all over the ceiling, literally going crazy, dude. Like Allegri on the sidelines when he ripped his clothes off in the Coppa Italia final, like going nuts, like Milan's gonna win the Scudetto, we're gonna win the Champions League. Oh my God, look at this transfer market. Fuck yeah, what a great transfer market. I don't know about Inter this year. Oh, I don't know about Napoli this year. Dude, I'm getting the PTSD, like flashbacks. Go back and look at these channels' predictions from last summer. These guys didn't even have Napoli in top 4. Some of them had Milan potentially challenging for the Scudetto based on the market. And like, these are the people you're looking to as voices of authority on the subject matter again, after how fucking insanely wrong they were last summer. You're coming back for more. You're literally coming back for more, like a fucking drug addict. You're that desperate, that incredibly desperate to be a deluded fangirl instead of seeing the reality for what it is. We are listen, Boniface, whatever. I kind of liked this guy when we were linked to him for free and then for 10 million. And it was like, we'll see. You know, this guy has torn his ACL twice. He's ruptured his ACL twice. He's had some serious injuries. He's got serious issues with his current team. Now, I'm not saying he's a terrible player. He's going to be horrible, blah, blah. I'm not saying that, but let's not go crazy here. Let's not go insane here that just because we panic brought a fucking loan striker in, just like we did in January, just like we did last. Every time we panic loan a fucking striker or pay some low fee, like 13 million for Morata, and people go fucking nuts. People go crazy for this shit. Holy fuck. People literally go insane. What, like, The mood swings in our fan base are utterly insane, bro. One day, we're shit, everything's shit. Oh, Milan's so fucking shit. I hate us. And the next day, it's we have the best midfield in the league. And now that we got Boniface in on loan, we're gonna challenge for the fucking Scudetto now. Like what? I'm pretty sure Inter just signed that doof guy from Ligue 1, and that guy's fucking good. That guy's just as good as Jashari. He's possibly better than Jashari. And we have people saying, oh, and Inter's midfield was already 100 times better than ours. So let's say that guy's just as good as Jashari. That cancels each other out. We're 100 steps behind their midfield, and we added 40-year-old Modric. So where the fuck did we all of a sudden leapfrog the quality of their midfield overnight? Besides you just being deluded as fuck. Like, what are you talking about? We have the best midfield in the league. And now that we brought Boniface in, oh, we're definitely going to be challenging for the league. We literally have Jimenez and Boniface. We have two strikers. That's it. One of them gets injured. Who the fuck's going to play? If we play two strikers, Pulisic, Leao, like what? Bro, Leao just started his own streaming channel where he just streams for hours. Go fucking watch your kids, bro. You're a grown ass. Go watch your children. Don't you have kids now? You're live streaming for hours and hours on end, taking calls from iShowSpeed. Don't you have fucking two children and the season's around the corner? And this is what you're fucking doing, bro. And Milan fans are going nuts. They're going nuts because some bozos who got everything wrong last summer, didn't even have Napoli in their top 4 last summer. Some bozos are excited about Milan's market. All of a sudden, Milan's going to win the World Cup, bro. All these countries who are participating in the World Cup should just cancel their flights and stay home because AC Milan already fucking won that shit. We already won the 2026 World Cup. The men's, we're going to win the women's, the next Women's World Cup. We're going to win the fucking Euros, CONCACAF, CONMEBOL, Gold Cup. Milan won it all, bro. We won every fucking competition because some bozos are horny at the end of August again, just like last summer, the same shit. Like, do people not have memories or something? You're like, am I in the fucking Twilight Zone? I felt like I was watching the same bullshit that I watched last summer. Milan's market is so good. So look at our net spend. Our net spend is pretty mid. Our net spend on this market was pretty damn mid, if I'm being honest. We're already way far behind as a team. Bro, if my memory serves me right, didn't Allegri fail with us and we fucking hated him for years? Wasn't he like a symbol of our banter era? And didn't he fail miserably at Juve after spending tons of fucking money and getting everyone that he wanted at Juve? Didn't he fail? Don't their fans not like? Didn't he fail hard as fuck? Like, I'm going to give everyone a chance. Don't get me wrong. Boniface will get a chance. Allegri will get a chance. Everyone will get a fair shake and a chance. Obviously, I'm a Milan fan at the end of the day. I want things to go well. But what the fuck is this pre-glazing, bro? What is this pom-poms? Give me an A. Milan's going to win the Scudetto. They have the best team on paper. We're the best. Yeah. Woohoo! Like, what is this shit? This is the most cringe fucking shit ever. Bro, this shit is so fucking cringe. It's painful. Yo, this shit is painful, bro. The lack of self-awareness, the lack of just, can you learn from your mistakes? Holy shit. People are literally going nuts about AC Milan's market now. Now we're title contenders. Now we're going to win the World Cup in 2026. Because we panic loaned a striker that his current club can't get rid of him fast enough, who's torn his ACL twice, who started 10 games last year. Now, because we got that guy, we're going to win the fucking World Cup. Bro, Inter just got a midfielder who is just as good, just as promising, and just as talented as possibly Jashari is. So what the hell makes our midfield the best midfield in the league? What the fuck are you talking about? Napoli's midfield is still better than our midfield. So is Inter's. Like, what are we actually talking about here, dude? Are you guys insane? Holy fuck. Let me go to the chat. Slinkies, Roy. No, it's Rock, not Roy. But people do have RDS. So you have Roy derangement syndrome and you have Rock derangement syndrome as well. Whenever we start truth telling, people get triggered as fuck. People get super triggered about that. People hate facing the truth, especially when the truth hurts. They hate that shit. It's really hurtful. I get it. And it's not just the Milan truths. Like, I'm sure there's other truths that fucking trigger the hell out of them too. It is what it is. People have RDS. Abdullahi, what's up? Amazing thumbnail. That's right. That's right. I love that AI just rendered random Milan players and no like recognizable Milan faces, which is perfect for Moneyball. That's literally what what we are and going to be, and probably what our long-term future looks like for the club. Fucking randoms you never heard of, random faces you never heard of, and Gary saying, oh, I hope we win the World Cup in America next year because this guy doesn't know what the fuck's going on. I hope Milan is going to compete well in the World Cup next year. Jesus. Defensive Dynamo, let's go. Vamos! That's right. Vamos! Vamos! Or in Portuguese, bora! Bora! Egos. That's right. Egos. I don't even know at this point. Is it egos? Is it delusion? Is it an agenda? Like a secret agenda that you want to be a famous YouTuber so bad, and maybe Milan will collaborate with you so one day, and you can't ruffle too many feathers. You can't speak too many truths. You got to, at the end of the day, you got to keep your ducks in a row, and you got to keep those doors open. I feel like people just want to keep doors open. People want to keep doors open because, I don't know, man, maybe they are that bitch made. I mean, it's possible. Most people are punks and scared of the truth and run away from the truth, particularly internet people who like are online like that, like heavily online and like trolls like that. They do not like the truth. Like, reality is not a thing that they particularly enjoy. So it makes sense from like a psychological analysis perspective that they would also, in the context of their team and who they support, be just as deluded, just as allergic to the truth, just as afraid to face reality. That tracks. So that's probably it. Toyo Taz, what's up, man? Welcome. Arsenal gets Gyökeres, AC Milan gets Boniface. That's right. That's right. That's right. I mean, when Maldini was looking at this guy for free and then possibly for 10 million, okay, like that made sense to me. But now that we have one fucking striker heading into the season and you probably are going to get just one more, why are you getting a person whose sporting performances are at risk? I'm not saying the financial deal itself is a risk, because I think it's probably less of a risk than investing the money up front. I get that from the financial side, but from the sporting side, it's a risk. 2 ACL tears, like a lot of injuries, only started 10 games. It's just not a long-term solution probably, and I'm just tired of these band-aids. I'm so tired of these band-aid solutions. It's so annoying. It's just like we never invest in our future ever. It's like, let's get Morata for 13 million. Like, what? Like, let's get this guy on loan. And if we don't like him, we'll send him back. Like, it's just so, we just kick the can down the road constantly. Constantly. We were an eighth. It's not like beggars can't be choosers. We need to invest. We need to take a step up, or we're going to be in the fucking shadow realms as a club. We're going to be the Man United of Italy. We're already the Man United of Italy. Like, why are we? I don't know, man. And fans are glazing it too. Fans are going crazy over it too. They're so excited about it. We're gonna be title challengers now. The guys who said Napoli wouldn't be top 4 this past season. Napoli ended up winning the Scudetto. Those same people, Milan fans, are trusting their instincts on Milan now being title contenders. They're the authority. They're the authoritative voice on Serie A and Milan and their chances. Wow. I mean, it's just you're a cuck. At this point, you guys are channel cucks. It's just groupthink, human centipede, just attached ass to mouth to each other, just like a bubble. Just it's just you guys are cucking each other like so fucking hard, dude. Ew. It's so cringe to me. Oh my fucking god, I can't. That's why I only fuck with this channel now. I used to like fuck with everyone, but I don't know, man. We could be friends, we could be cool, but this like cucking Redbird, cucking each other's takes and channels, and just like very, very little truth telling. Very, very little. No criticism. Like, oh my god, you're such a bitch. Yo, oh my lord. Like, why don't you just put a AC Milan G string on? Why don't you put a G string on? And why don't you guys pass that G string around and share it and sniff it and fucking put some pom poms on and shake them up in the air and just literally create some AC Milan cheerleading chants and just share a thong between the group and you guys can all have your week wearing it and never wash it either. Like, god damn. Oh, yeah. All right, let me get through some of these comments. And I think I have someone waiting in here as well. Abdullahi, I see you in here. Let me get through like 5 more comments and then I'll get you in. Hag ended up chasing 2 other strikers ahead of him. Dude, the fact that we couldn't convince Hoyland to come here, like, I like the guy, but it's not like he had the greatest year ever at Man U, and we couldn't even convince that guy to join us. That's scary. Someone his age wasn't convinced by our project. Oof. That's not a good sign. Not a good sign at all. Laurel, what's up? Here it is. These other guys all suck. That's right. That's right. Here it is. What we've all been waiting for. That's right. We go to all the other channels and we watch their pods to feel positive and to feel good and to be happy and to get excited about Milan's new season and all. That's right. And then you come here for the truth. You come here for the reality. And sometimes, in order for the truth to come out, liars need to be called out. Bullshitters need to be called out. All right. And that's just how it goes, man. This is the channel you come to for that. Thank you for tuning in, not only participating in the live, getting in the comments. Really, really appreciate the love and support and the hate. All of it is good. Bring it here. We appreciate that. We like that. We're not afraid of that. That's good. We don't block people on Twitter like some others. We don't delete comments like some others. We're fine. We'll face it head on. Look, man, you all have all the reasons in the world to be skeptical, and I agree with some points, but I still think the moves this summer have been solid, and we may not look strong this year. Okay, listen, fair enough. I like Jashari. Objectively, I think Jashari is a good player. I think he's going to be good. I got nothing against the guy. Modric is a fucking legend of the sport. I mean, he's 40 years old, but I like Jashari. I like Modric. I like these guys. The right back we got, I have no clue. I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. I have no idea if he's going to be good or not. I've seen some Newell Young Boys videos. Like, that's it. I have no idea. I haven't seen him play. Estupinian, I don't know, bro. I don't like him so far. So far, to me, he looks like Balo Touré and Emerson Royale had a baby. That's what he looks like to me on the pitch. So I'm not particularly excited about him either, to be honest. So listen, the fact that we're in one competition is probably the best thing that happened to us with our situation and what's going on with Redbird and our truth be told, if you want me to be completely honest and transparent here, being in one competition is a godsend because we're so fucking trash and shit, and Redbird is such a shit ownership, and we are moving like a mid-table club with our net spend so obviously so fucking mid. We're so mid. Like bringing Allegri back, we're so fucking mid. Thank God we're in only one competition because we would have gotten fucking butt fucked in the Champions League. We would have been embarrassed in Europe. Now, should we do well? I don't know. That is a tall order, if I'm being honest. May not. Yeah, that's probably more likely. I think we'll do well in the first month. People will get horny, and then the truth will come out. Defensive Dynamo, also German papers confirm what Gazeta report. Yeah, I mean the guy's a problem, and we have actual Milan fans going, "Ooh, the fact that that he's a problem is great." Like what? This is the cuckery. This is the cuckery and the pre-glaze that I'm talking about. We have guys so desperate, so incredibly desperate to be positive about anything related to Milan that they are excited about the news that this guy's a piece of shit. Like, oh, that's great. He's a piece of shit. Strikers should be pieces of shit. Woohoo! We're going to win the Scudetto now that we got him. Like, you're so desperate to cuck. Oh my God. Let me get Abdullahi in here. Abdullahi, what's up, my man?
You've actually said my name pretty well. I'll be honest. It's actually
Ah,
Abdi, but you know what?
Abdi!
Hey, you actually got my name spot on.
Abdi, why are you so hyped after the IFTV episode? What have these guys shown
Yeah.
you to prove to you that they have any good insider knowledge or prediction abilities?
First of all, yeah, they amazing podcast. They have an amazing podcast, yeah, and just the exactly what they said. Like one game a week. That's Allegri's bread and butter. You know, the fact that we've spent like 100 million, even though that a hundred
Oh my
million, is a bit skeptical because the guys that we brought are not like top caliber. They're gambles. They could go well, but the amount of money we've spent is very, very good. We've added an experience with Modric, so you know. I have high hopes for this season. I'm not gonna lie to you, even though Allegri's football
Do
is
you have high hopes? Hold on.
disgusting.
Abdi, do you have high
Yeah.
hopes because you're a Milan fan and you want Milan to do well? Or do you have high hopes because what you've seen us do in the market and what other teams have done in the market gives you hopes that we're better than them? Where are
Mhm.
your hopes coming from?
I'll be real, more so the fact that I'm a fan
Okay.
and
Fair
just the
enough.
fact that we know what Allegri is about. Like he will stink out like the whole tactics. He will scumbag 1-0 wins every week if it's just to get a Scudetto. So,
Sneak
you
out,
know,
scumbag
mm,
out. I love
yeah,
it.
yeah, he will scumbag his way to every win possible if it can be 1-0 and have 11 You know Allegri firsthand, so I don't have to explain him. But, you know, with the depth of our squad, I wouldn't be surprised if we push for the title. But me personally, I think we'll finish in and around second or third. But yeah, these signings that we've made, I mean, the fact that we let go of Reindeers, shows that we're still kind of a small club. The fact that Archie Brown, a literal nobody, a good young talent, chose Fenerbahce over Milan. All
Hoyland
because
is choosing Napoli over us as well, dude.
Jordan, like one of the worst strikers in the Premier League last season, said, "Hey, I ain't trying to come to Milan.
Mm-hmm.
You're a dog shit as well."
Yep.
That
Yeah.
is kind of demoralizing. I'll be so honest. However, we have Allegri, so that's the only thing I can really go off. And if our
I'll
signings,
say this. I'll say two slightly positive things. Because we're only in one competition, it did make
Mhm.
sense. It did make sense to start cleaning up house and selling players. So I will slightly applaud them for selling players and generating like increasing the piggy bank a bit because a lot of those players probably aren't going to play next year. They're not in the plans, and we're able to profit off of them. I do think the
Exactly.
Reindeers figure was trash, and we should have done much
Oh,
better. That's 100 mil midfielder at least, especially to a club like City when he's
exactly.
already on like 3 more years or 2 or 3 more years with us. That made no sense to me. That's bullshit. We should have gotten way more money for him. But
Yeah,
just the energy putting into selling makes sense because we're in one competition. But
exactly.
that's not to say that we wouldn't be in that position. We wouldn't even be in one competition and have the need to sell if it weren't for these pieces of shit. So I don't want to give them too much credit for it. The only reason we're selling is because we're fire sailing everyone that we can get an offer for because we're in one competition because we were too fucking trash to qualify for Europe because of them. So not too much positivity, but a little silver lining there. And then the only chance this team is top four or landing in the places that you're saying second, competing for whatever, the only chance is if Inter, Napoli, and these guys go deep into European competition. If they get dumped out of the group stages, we are fucked. If Napoli or Inter get dumped out of the group stages and they're just in Coppa Italia and Serie A, we're fucked. We're not winning shit.
100%.
We're literally not winning shit. We're not
100%.
winning Coppa Italia either.
I mean,
So we need
look,
to pray.
if
We
that's
need
the
to
case,
pray
yeah.
that our rivals do well in Europe, which is a pretty shitty position for Milan fans to be in. Thanks to Redbird. Thanks, Redbird. Pieces of shit.
Well, really and truly, if we do well enough up until December and put ourselves in that position where we've won like 15 games out of 18 or something like that, then possibly we don't really need them to do well. But as well, they could go into a playoff game because remember the format of the Champions League has changed. So they can finish mid-table, and go for a two-legged playoff game like we did with Feyenoord. And that could really, halter their season and get them piling up injuries. But yeah, no, 100%, the odds are stacked in our favor. And if we don't get top four, we need to sell off, as you said, delete this whole club. If we don't get top four,
Just
yeah,
delete this club, bro. Just delete this club.
me personally, I don't. We should be in a title race this season. I'm not dropping no expectations. If we ain't in the title race, I don't know what the fuck we're doing because we're not a mid-table club. We're AC Milan for fuck's sake. One game a week. It should be easy for us to be competing
One game a
for
week and
the
it's
Serie
shit
A.
and it's shithouser Allegri, dude. But listen, listen, Abdi. Allegri was coaching Juventus. He got to spend a lot of money there. He got to bring in the players he wanted. They were
Mm,
also not in Champions League. They were also in one competition, and he was shite. He was shite.
He was. He was.
They still didn't get into Champions League, and they still didn't compete for any Scudettos nowhere near. So I don't know, man. I
No,
don't
no, no,
know.
no, no. They did. They did get into Champions League, but
But they
only
didn't compete for
just.
the Scudetto, though, and they
No, they
barely
did.
made it. Well, no.
No,
Didn't
no,
they not the first year because we ended up jumping them because they got in trouble?
exactly. No, no, no,
Yeah.
no. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the season where we finished second with Pioli and Pioli left. That season, if you
Yeah.
remember, in January, they were actually number one, I'm pretty sure. Them and Inter were neck and neck. But then it was after that game against Inter where they lost 1-0 at the San Siro. Allegri completely
And they
capitulated.
fell apart.
And before the
Yeah,
game,
fell
he was talking trash about Inzaghi. Then all of a sudden they lose. And he's like, yeah, of course we're going to lose to Inter. They're better than us. And he just, from then on, if you remember, they drew like every single game
apart.
up
Yeah.
until like March, completely fell off a cliff.
Yeah,
And
that
it
was
falls
so
back to
bad.
his shit
His press
mentality.
conferences around that time period were so bad. He
Um,
sounded so defeated. You're supposed to exude confidence in those moments because your club is actually competing and is
exactly.
actually up there. And
His
instead,
man was at Juventus.
he deflated their expectations completely.
And that's what I'm really scared he might do to us as well. And the fact that we have one game a week,
Well, he already
you know,
has. He already has, Abdi. Allegri has already come out and said they
yeah,
asked him, "Is Milan title contenders?" And he said,
I don't want
no.
to say anything.
He said
No, I don't want to say it. Really
top
like a
four is
bitch.
our aim. Our aim
He
is
even
to
infected.
get back
He
into top
infected
four.
Pulisic as well. He infected Pulisic. You saw what he said. No, we don't want to talk about Scudetto. Now we want to take one game at a time. Like that's small club shit.
Yeah, that's bad. That's
Seriously.
really
Like
bad.
if you go to
You're
McTominay
not in
now and
any
say,
European. You're not in any European competition. You spent 100 mil in the market. Why are you so like? Why are you acting like a bitch?
don't know, man. Redbird have infected these players more than I thought, man. Like they're turning into pussies.
They
How are you
really
genuinely
are.
saying this? How are you genuinely sitting there and saying, well, I don't want to talk about Scudetto race, like what's it, one game at a time? That stupid saying one game at a time. I don't care. One game a week. You've spent a
Every
hundred
game is a
million
final.
so far.
Every game is a final. One game at a time. It's funny because they say this shit and then they go and lose those fucking games. So did you just lose? Did you just lose 10 finals then? Like clearly that mindset's not working because you're losing those one game at a time. Every game is a final. You're fucking losing those finals in
You know
your
what?
using your logic.
The minimum I will take from this season is if we win a Coppa Italia, finish fourth, and beat Inter twice in the derby.
Mhm.
That's the minimum I would take. If we get top four, win a Coppa Italia, and beat Inter both legs, I'm a happy man.
What if Inter wins the Champions League?
Oh no! Don't say nonsense like that, please. I
What if
don't
they
want
win?
to think
What if
about
they
that.
win the
But they
Scudetto?
never will. But
What if they
they
win
never
the
will.
Scud? What if they win the Scudetto, but we won the Coppa Italia and we beat them? You'll be happy.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh, that's a very good scenario. We win the
That's
Coppa
a tough
Italia.
question. That's a
Nah.
tough question. It's
No, no, no,
impossible.
no, no,
I
no,
don't
no,
think
no,
it's
no, no,
possible.
no, no,
I
no,
don't think
no,
it's
no,
possible.
no.
Dude,
We love Inter.
think
Anything
about
but
it.
Inter.
Coppa Italia is a Bologna trophy, dude. That's not a Milan trophy.
Not really. I mean, listen, when we
Yeah,
lost the
it is,
Copa
man.
Italia, if you remember the group chat, we were going crazy because we should have won that game, but we got cheated as per usual. Like I'll
It's
keep it real. We lost because Gabia got
we got
elbowed in the chest, and
cheated.
somehow the referees didn't see it on VAR. He got elbowed in the chest straight up, and he didn't get a
Oh
red
yeah,
card. No, no,
oh
no, no, no,
yeah,
no, no, no.
sure,
I'm still, no, I'm still pissed about that final because they cheated,
sure,
scammed
sure,
their way
buddy.
to that trophy. It is true. Gabia got chested. He got
So
elbowed
one,
in.
so one decision in a 90-minute game is the reason your team lost.
100%. It's
Come
influential because
on,
he should have
man.
gotten a red card. That's violent conduct. Go by the rules.
Unless that decision is a goal allowed or disallowed, that decision is not consequential enough for a team like
No,
for a club like Milan to not just fucking win convincingly against Bologna in a cup final. Fuck out of
doesn't. We were in the gutter, but the rules are the rules. We got
here.
cheated. He got elbowed in the chest straight up. Go back and check the VAR. We
Nah,
got no, 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 no. I'm not having that. No, no,
Algie,
no.
stop
We
with
got
this
cheated.
mentality shit, bro. Stop. Stop with this
No,
win
no,
shit.
no.
What do
We
Pioli
got
say?
cheated.
Winners celebrate and losers what?
No, I don't care. There's circumstances.
Say
Even
it.
Pioli
Say
in
it.
that in
Say
his
it.
last
Losers
season, we
what?
got cheated in the
What
Champions
does
League group
Pioli
stage. We
say?
got cheated,
Losers
bro. What
what?
move?
Losers what?
I don't care. I don't know. I'm not quite sure.
They
My
make
memory
what?
foggy.
Excuse.
Uh, no, I don't know what you're talking about. It
Losers
doesn't
explain.
ring the bell.
Losers make excuses. Winners
No, no, I'm
celebrate.
not sure.
Losers explain. They make excuses. That's what you're doing.
No, no, I don't remember that. I don't
Hold on,
know
real
what
quick.
saying
I
is.
wanna let's go to the chat real quick, Abby. Real quick.
Yeah.
Defensive Dynamo. Lauro, at least we and Rock don't make it personal or involve kids. That's true. That's true. I only shit
Yeah.
on I don't get me wrong. I troll hard and
Mm,
I'm yeah, I go at it, but I go at people's opinions, dude. I go at people's opinions really, really, really hard.
exactly.
That's it. And their takes. There's a lot of things I can say about these people on a personal
Mm,
level.
mm, 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 mm,
There's a
mm,
lot to go
mm,
after there. A lot. I only attack opinions and bullshit, dude. That's it. Bullshit takes opinions,
mm.
cheerleader shit, delusional shit. I'll go after that. But you're good personally. Personally, with me, they're still all good with me. I got no issues with nobody. And yeah, don't involve kids. Don't post pictures of people's children on the internet. Like that is diabolical.
That's
That
weird.
that's wild. It's like if you're a grown man and you're about to post something like that, something your instincts, like your self-awareness, like your just common sense needs to kick in and be like, oh shit,
Right.
there's kids in this photo. Let me actually not post that or let me crop that. Like the fact that that thought didn't enter the mind from start and then creating and drafting the post and then hitting post and that thought never entered your mind, that's a problem, dude. You gotta reassess yourself and like get your mind right because that's crazy. For it never once to cross your mind. Oh wait a second, there's kids in this photo. Never once that didn't cross your mind, bro.
Mm.
Sheesh. All right, next one. Damn, Rock is cooking. Let's go. We cooking Toyo Taz. We stay cooking, baby. But we're not cooking as good as Forlani, man. No one cooks better than Forlani. A Michelin star chef, Forlani. And the U12. Okay, Toyo Leao might have a career year with Allegri and his counter-attacking style. Yeah, I mean, listen, Leao's happy with the coach, and I'm happy if Leao's happy because when Leao's happy, Leao performs. So yeah, for sure. But he already injured himself. Like running up top, like going against center backs for teams, having to float in on a lot of different areas of the pitch, even if it's in your opponent's
Yeah.
half. Even if it's in your opponent's half, you're still covering a lot of ground. You're still making runs. You're still, coming to the halfway point to defend, to challenge for balls in the air. And you're putting
Pause.
yourself in a lot of precarious positions in that striker role that I don't know, man. I don't know if Leao is going to hold up. I mean, he's already injured his calf. Calf injuries aren't that easy to come back from, to be honest.
And exactly, and now he's starting career in streaming. I mean, this is dream
He's
case
full
for
time streaming now, dude.
Liao.
Full time
Yeah,
streaming,
and
just like I Show Speed. He's on there for hours, dude. 6, 7, 8 hour streams. Like, you
Mm,
just had twins. Like, go take care of your fucking kids, bro.
like I mean, Liao is like, look, he's at Milan where he feels like the expectations aren't that high, where he doesn't have to push himself. He's still allowed to, post pictures of
Do
him
whatever
in
you
his,
want.
you know,
He's allowed
do
to do whatever the
his little
fuck he
play,
wants.
exactly, gay little antics, do whatever, and still get paid. And still have the faith of the coach. So yeah, Liao is living life right now, and maybe that might, result in good performances on the pitch. You never know. You know, we hope we get the best out of Liao, but I'm not sure, man. That last season was diabolical from him, but maybe this season, yeah, Allegri might get the best out of him. We never know, but it's remain to be seen. We'll see.
The thing is, Allegri needs to get the best out of everyone in the team for us to have a good season and for us to challenge for anything serious. So it's not just Leao. Like, Leao's not going to win the Scudetto for us. He's not going to win the Coppa Italia. Like, in the one-off games, like in those consequential games, he can win a game for us, but he's not going to win the season for us. We need Allegri to get a tune out of everyone. Like, the whole team needs to do well. Um,
Precisely.
let's see here. Toyo says, "Yeah, I don't like Allegri, but he might get the best out of Leao." Yep, same. Dynamo, I respect that, and I'm not even making a comparison. I just feel like there is some understanding on why fans are hyped for the upcoming season because it is looking solid. Okay, so here's the thing. I tried to explain this the last time I went live. The start of every season is not like the start of a race around a track where everyone starts at the same starting point. You have to realize that even if we had a fucking gangbusters Mercato, we're still starting behind a lap because we were 8th place last season and fucking abysmal. We're trash. We have a brand new coach. We have a bunch of brand new players. It's their first time playing together. We don't even know if we have team chemistry yet. We have no fucking clue if this thing is going to gel at all. So my issue is with the pre-glaze, bro. Like, Abdi just admitted he's hopeful because he's a fan. Okay. But
That's
he agrees that Redbird hasn't really done a lot to make him hopeful. Much of his hope is placed in the fact that he's just a fan. I respect that, and that's an honest opinion. But we have people going live going, this getting Jashari makes us the best
Mhm.
fucking midfield in the league. And then if you add
Oh, that's
Modric to
crazy.
that, we're the best midfield in all of fucking Europe. And now that they got Boniface on loan
Ay, ay,
from Leverkusen, oh my God, we are serious title contenders. Like, bro, calm down. Please calm down.
But I can't lie. What I heard from that Sempre Milan, where you have the best midfield in the league. What the hell, man? That's not normal.
Even
You can't be
Abdi
saying that
can't
kind of stuff.
co-sign that.
Hey,
Abdi's a super hopeful guy, and even he cannot co-sign that, dude.
I can't like if we had reindeers in the team, maybe I could second that to an
Dude,
extent. Even then, is a bit.
if we kept reindeers and got Modric and signed Jashari,
Yeah,
kept RLC healthy, Fofana had a much better year than last year, and maybe we brought in like a promising like
and
defensive
we kept
midfielder,
Theo.
and we kept it. Yeah, maybe we start
Hey,
being
yo, man,
hopeful.
I'll be thanking Jerry. What are you talking about? I'll be on
Maybe,
my thank
maybe
you.
we'll start getting hyped. But bro, I'm not gonna get hyped when these guys are fucking money balling 2 summers in a row. And last summer that we money balled, we ended up 8th, bro. Why
Yep,
am I getting hyped about that? No.
hundred
Why am I
percent.
getting hyped about them selling our best midfielder again and bringing in
Exactly.
band-aid solutions again? Why
And
would I
and
get hyped
and the
about
way
that?
Reindeers just said it was an easy decision. The minute Pep Guardiola called like it was an easy decision, no, that is like demoralizing as shit
That's
when you have
bad.
your best midfielder saying that. And then now he's gone to Man City, he's already balling out as it is, and you have the English pundits all over his dick, sucking him off. Like it just hurts, man.
Abdi, my question is, how are we looking solid, bro? How are we
How are we
looking
looking solid?
solid?
If everything goes
Chukwueze
well, Like,
dude.
look, it's all circumstantial. Us looking
Can
at
we go
Solid
through the
is
team?
all based on a lot of factors.
Let's go through the team. Let's go through the team. Let's go
Okay,
through our
you
full.
can go through a team.
Jimenez
All
is
right,
still our starting striker. What is solid about
no
that?
problem. I do not mind Jimenez. He came in
Oh,
January. He had a 22 goal season. You
he's
know, he had five.
trash.
No, you can't just say that, man. When the guy scored against Feyenoord when he first came,
He's
scored
so
against Bayern
fucking
Munich while he was playing
buns,
Feyenoord.
bro.
No, no, no. He's a service striker. Rob. Listen, you have
All
to.
right, we're gonna
He
agree to
is.
disagree. We're gonna agree to disagree. I
He's
think
a
Jimenez
service
is
striker.
fucking trash, bro.
Just
He's
because he
not
posts
fast. He's
zesty
not
pictures and
fast.
shit, right?
He's not fast. He's not strong.
Doesn't have
He
to be.
doesn't he
Yeah,
doesn't
well, he
have
looks
a
strong.
personality. He's not a bomber. He doesn't win a lot of balls in the air. Like
Well,
he's not particularly amazing at link up play. Like what is
nothing
great
wrong.
about him? What is great
Okay,
about him? I
look
don't
at
see it.
Haaland. I want you to look at Haaland. The guy is cheats with the ball at his feet. As
Oh
a
my god.
footballer,
You're
he is
comparing him to
crap.
Holland?
But no, 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 because it's true. Because it's true.
See,
Because I watch Haaland
God,
nearly every week. I watch
find
Haaland nearly
an
every
outlet,
week. The
bro.
guy is shit, but he gets service. The guy scores 50 something goals, all because City produce so much for him. If you look at the majority of his goals,
Oh
I
my
swear to God, their
lord.
majority happens. They're literally in the box,
He
headed
has
to.
Manchester City players around him, bro.
Exact. That's what I'm saying. But on the ball, he's shit. He's
Okay, so
garbage.
here we go. Let's find a compromise. You ready?
All
Let's
right.
say Jimenez by himself is
Yes.
not shit. Okay. Jimenez in this Milan team is fucking shite. Is shit.
Maybe we. That remains to be seen.
Okay.
We will see this
Chukwueze,
season.
Chukwueze is our first player off the bench for left wing or right.
Ah,
Now that we
yeah,
sold
crazy.
Okafor, our first player off the bench for either wing is Chukwueze. How do you feel about that?
Yeah. He's shit. Don't let's skip that. Skip's
Okay.
crazy.
Now
Skip him.
I want to go to one. I want to go to one that I know we disagree on. And the thing is, I'm not looking at this player right now in this very
Yeah.
moment. Because if I looked at him right now with no context at all, I would say doing good right now. I think he looks solid. Okay.
Right.
But in full context, this guy has been a totally injury prone non factor for over two
Mhm.
seasons now. And it's your
Season.
boy, RLC.
Ooh, RLC. Okay. Okay. He is an injury prone guy. I'll be totally honest with that. But look at his first season for AC Milan. Double digit goals as a
But look at
midfield.
his next two seasons with
Come
us.
on.
Look at
Look,
his next two seasons with us, though.
his next.
How confident do you feel out of 10 that RLC is going to have just a beast mode season for the whole season, for the entire
If I
season
was a
start to finish? Be
look,
honest.
if I was a betting man, I
You're a better.
wouldn't put I would not put no money on it only
Of
because of his
course not,
injury record.
because of course you wouldn't. Of course you wouldn't.
As a player, look, when you look at him as a player, he's good, he's
That's
strong,
what I'm
tall,
saying.
fast.
Right? With
Like
no
that
context at all,
injury.
and just looking at this very moment, decent player. But with
Yes.
context and looking ahead to the whole season, you can't rely on that guy,
You
bro.
can't you can't. That's me
You can't
being
rely on that guy.
realistic. I
All right,
like him. I like him a
here's
lot.
one where we have the
Yeah,
reverse, where I actually don't think this player is that bad.
yeah,
I think he's just having like a little period of time that Kessie needed, that Tonali needed, and I actually think there's a good
yeah.
player in there, but you fucking hate his guts for some reason. Fofana.
Fofana, yeah, trash. He is trash. Like, no, 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 no. Have you seen the amount of times that guy shoots outside of the box? Have you seen? He has bricks for brains. I'm telling you, he has pebbles inside. No way. How is a man? He will recover the ball. Yeah, he will recover the ball, lose it in the same second. Oh, he's trash. The only reason why he was able to
Did you see
break.
that turn? Did you see in front of the defense when he received the ball and then he did the widest fucking like
I remember.
giant turn you've ever seen in your life and lost the ball.
No, 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 no. I haven't even
Dude,
seen it, but
that turn
I can already
was
picture it.
it was like the Titanic,
No,
bro.
Fofana is there. No, we need to get. I would get Kessie right now. Or wash. He's not even washed Kessie, right? But
Would you do
Kessie
that
has
Saudi?
dormant.
Would you sell him to a Saudi club for
100%,
25,
100%.
25
But take
million
my
and
money.
Kessie?
Take my money. Like
Would you
I don't
fly
fuck
in
with
there
him.
yourself?
No, I don't fuck with him, man. Like
Would you put him
he's
on the back of a
trash.
camel and ride him all the way there?
100%. Like no brainer. Like skip. He's fuck. Like
Next,
I don't fuck
say
with him.
next.
No, no, no. I
Listen,
can't fault him. Fofana shit.
I'm on the fence about Fofana. I think that Kessie took a couple of seasons. Tonali took a season and a half to start coming,
Oh,
and they
um,
both played. They were both playing that same role that he's doing in the team now, basically. And I just think that that position is really hard. If you're not just a super
exactly.
if you're not a super naturally gifted player
That's what I'm
who's
saying.
just who's just like it's super intelligent, like a Modric type
Yes,
brain, like you're
and they're
gonna
made for it.
struggle. You're gonna struggle in that position until you have chemistry with your team.
That's what I'm
Like
saying. And the only, you
once
know,
Kessie had
for fun.
chemistry with the team, he was good in
Yes,
that role. Once Tonali had the team had chemistry, Tonali was good in that role. But while the
you could
team was
see
still
with Kessie,
fairly
man.
new, while the team was still new and everyone was gelling with each other, they were trash in that role.
100%. But listen here, look, with Kessie, you could see there's ability there on the ball and his IQ, it's there. And he's strong, he's a unit. With
Tonali,
Fofana, it's all
Tonali, same thing I
mental.
would say.
He he doesn't seem to have that footballing IQ and that know-how on the ball and off the ball. It's like the guy he's strong, don't get it twisted, he will win the ball back good.
You know what's
But it's
weird?
that
You know
final
what's
pass.
you know what's crazy? I agree with
Mm,
you, and I actually think Fofana. It's funny, like even Gabia or even De Winter, from what I've been seeing, these two guys probably are
mm,
better in tight spaces than Fofana is, to be honest.
100%.
And they're center
100%.
backs. They're center backs, just to show how lacking Fofana is in that department.
And that stupid all the time, that 30-yard shot he loves to take, and he just misses, misses, misses.
I
He
don't
did
like
that so
that.
many times, and
I
his
don't
body.
know, Abdi. Do you think Allegri is upset or happy about the performance against Bari? Because to me,
Oh,
I saw a performance from the midfield that if I was Allegri, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, do you have any discipline at all? We were getting into positions where we had 6, 7, 8 players in the final third, and
mm.
Fofana's taking shots from 30 yards.
That's what I'm saying. He
What the
literally
fuck is
wastes
that?
crucial possession. He wastes crucial possession because with Allegri in the big
This
games,
team
you're
has
not going
no
to get much
discipline, dude.
chances.
No
Look,
discipline.
look, when we face Inter, guarantee you this year when we face Inter, we will be 11 man behind the ball, parking the bus against Inter, just sitting back and soaking up all the pressure. We need clinical players in the final third. Fofana isn't. He just isn't. He will waste crucial possession. I'm telling you, he's a liability. For some reason or another, Allegri just loves big, strong, tall guys. I don't know what he likes to do in his spare time, but it does not sound good because what he loves RLC, he loves Fafana. I think there's a pattern there. This guy must be sus or some shit. Like he be loving these big, black, strong guys, man. He's weird. Like flipping Rabio as well. Like, trash players,
Oh,
but he
okay.
just loves
Let's talk
and they're
about the link.
physical.
Let's talk about the links to Rabiot. Listen, Rabiot is the
Oh
Decilio
no, no,
of
no,
the
no, no,
midfield.
no, no. No,
Allegri
don't mention his name,
loved.
please.
Listen, Decilio
Oh,
was Allegri's favorite defender, and for some reason, this guy Rabiot is Allegri's favorite midfielder. He is fucking trash.
oh my God, he's garbage. Garbage. He's another. Okay, he is literally another Fafana. He just gets the ball outside the box and he just shoots. Regardless, he will just shoot and it will go sky high. The only ever time I saw him score that one shot that he did against Juventus, Juventus versus Milan. Remember when we won 4-2 and it was Leao that scored at the double. We had Ibrahimovic and Ronaldo scored. Yeah, that was the only time I ever saw Rabiot score a good goal. Other than that, he is trash. He is another Fafana, probably even more brainless. Hell no. Keep him away from our club. No, Rabiot sucks.
I
Fuck
agree with
no.
that. I agree
No,
with
no, no,
that.
no, no, no,
I
no,
think
no.
we
There's
have.
a reason why he's at Mate.
Let's go to the next player in our midfield.
Mm.
I'm gonna skip. I'm only gonna let's just talk about the players where
Yeah,
the jury isn't out yet on them. Like we don't
yeah,
know, and we're just trying to like assess what we think could happen. So I'm not
yeah.
going to talk about existing players like Pulisic and Leao that we already know pretty
No,
well.
no, no, we already
Let's
know.
go
Yeah.
to let's go to Jashari.
Oh, boy, oh boy, Jashari. I'll be, and if I'm being really honest, I have no idea about this player. When he was linked to us, I had no clue who the fuck he was.
Me
Like,
too. Yeah, I had no idea.
he just came out of nowhere. I'm just
Never
seeing
heard of
we're
this guy in my
bidding
entire
30
life.
million for. I'm just seeing we're bidding 30 million for him. Like, what? Like, who the hell is this guy? I'll say one thing. The only thing I've seen that's good from him is he's got a good long pass on him. Other than that, there's
I
not
did
much I
I
can really
didn't
say.
see in the Bari game, he was
Mm,
really poor. His passing
yeah,
was
he
very
was. He
poor.
was.
I don't know if he
Oh
was
yes,
nervous or what, but his
probably
first
his
game, his
preseason.
first appearance to and compared to his body game, very different performances, very different.
That like the fact
I'm
that we
a
paid
little
40
concerned.
million.
I'm concerned about his consistency being a brand new player from a totally different level league and being a
Mhm.
relatively unknown person like player in general.
Exactly.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he was inconsistent, but a
Yeah,
good player. But a
but
good player, but an inconsistent player.
my thing is like 40 million for him, like, and he's such a big unknown. There's like a big question mark on his forehead. He could either sink or swim.
And
So just
part of me is like, okay, Redbird is so fucking cheap and they love their algorithms. There's no way they would
exactly
invest that much money in a bad player,
precisely
right? But then you think back and
100%.
you're, but then if you think
Emerson
back,
Royale.
they invest exactly Morata, Emerson Royale,
Oh God,
Jimenez, even
they
though
are
we
that dumb.
agree on that one, Chukwueze, like they have invested big dollars in trash players before.
That's
So
what
I'm
I'm saying.
a little worried. I like him though. I like his low center of
I don't
gravity.
mind him.
I like his spatial awareness. I like his touch on the ball. His first appearance, I really liked his
But
vision and his passing
yeah,
ability.
his pass was really good. I'll give him that. He's
But
got good ability.
the body game was bad. He was really bad in
Yeah,
that game. Really poor.
and as well, he's going to be against physical players, and he's not very tall,
Oh
so
yeah,
it's going to be an
that was
issue.
big time. An observation I made in that body game, which worried me a lot, was Jashari was getting manhandled off the ball very easily. He was going
Exactly.
flying.
So I'm saying, so it's
And
like there's a big question
I was
mark.
hoping you would be more like Labatka and have like a solid base
Yeah,
and like
Kante, like N'Golo
he's pretty
Kante,
weak.
like an animal. But
How old is he?
he was,
23?
I have no idea, probably something like that.
Maybe he could put some muscle on. Because also I was looking at
Yeah,
training photos of him, and he's not muscular. Like he's not ripped. He hasn't put on like muscle at all. So
exactly.
he needs to get stronger ASAP. First thing first,
Exactly.
get stronger.
Especially with the position that he plays in and like the midfielders will come up against. He needs well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe, he turns out to be brilliant, but
Our
there remains to be a lot to be seen,
our
we'll
next
see.
unknown player, which is
Yeah.
which is ironic to say because he's the most known player globally out of anyone on our
Mm.
team, but unknown about what kind of impact he's truly going to have next season is Luka Modric.
Luka Modric. I'll be honest, this league, Serie A, like I think this is a good league for him. It's like a retirement league. It's quite slow. He will have a lot of time on the ball. It's not La Liga where they're gonna go at you every single second. So when he comes off the bench, or if he does start some games, especially since it's once a week, you know, I think he'll be really good.
Do
He'll
you
be
think
a
he's
very
going to
impactful
play?
player.
I think he's going to play 90-minute games when
I
like
reckon so.
against big opponents and in like knockout games for Coppa Italia. But
I
other
think
than
so.
that, like just any other game. So any game against a top four side, Modric is going to start and he's going to play as long as possible and 90 minutes of that game if possible, if he doesn't need to come out.
Right. I
Um,
truly don't think so. I think against these big teams, he will be coming off the bench, probably in like the
really,
60th, 70th minute. Yeah, because it's going to be a high intensity game. You need legs.
really.
As we
Okay.
saw with like Mkhitaryan and Çalhanoğlu, you need legs in those big
So
games,
basically,
and you need legs behind.
We're gonna Catenaccio, Allegri park the bus for
Exactly.
60 minutes, and then bring
But
Modric in to unlock our
Jay,
opponent.
there you go, because we're going to be soaking up pressure. And Modric is old. Why is he going to be putting his feet into tackle, running
You're
in to win a ball? It ain't his thing.
when the other team has super physical players, probably higher
Exactly.
level players in many
No,
of
no.
those schools.
Like against
Not from
Inter when
him,
the
but
game
higher
was
level
tough.
than our team overall.
But
You're
then
right.
I think against the
You're right.
small
Yeah,
teams,
you're right. I
against the
was
small teams, he will
really.
unlock those defenses. You will unlock those defenses. Like
You're
Luka
right.
Modric, we know what we're
I'm
gonna get.
worried
It's
about
just
that.
how we use him.
I don't know, man. I'm worried about that because we have a totally rebuilt back line and a brand new coach. So if we go down a couple of goals, there's only
Mm,
so much Modric can do from the 60-minute onward to save your ass, dude.
exactly.
And at that point, he's trying to unlock, but now your forwards are tired. Now your
That's what I'm
forwards have
saying.
60 minutes in their legs. So
I'm scared there might be a lot
I
of like
don't know.
responsibility being put on him, and he might just like his body might just crash on him.
All right, next player. Listen, I think I really like this player from what I've seen,
Yeah. Hmm.
and that's Ricci.
Richie. Yeah. Oh, the signs I'm already getting, man. He's Siri as
I'm
proven.
Yeah, I'm
He's
liking Ricci
pretty.
so far.
His range of passing, especially, he keeps it basic. I'll be honest, he keeps it basic, but he's solid. I'll tell you, he's an improved, much more improved and polished version of Krunic, and that's the best way I can put him. Good range of passing, and good in front of the defense. Like he keeps it simple. He does his job good, and he
I would
keeps the ball
say
kicking. That's what I like
obviously
about him.
he has a higher ceiling obviously than Krunic
100%.
prime. But I hear what you're saying in terms of like his what his role is.
Yeah.
It is kind of a similar role. But yeah, I really like Ricci
He,
so far.
he's
I
exactly what
don't
we wanted Fafana to
he,
be when he came.
to be honest, it's not like he has qualities that are making me jump out of my seat,
Not really.
but every other player has some glaring like negative
Weaknesses.
quality, and he doesn't really have any noticeably
Exactly.
negative qualities.
He's
Noticeable
constant.
qualities, yeah. He's solid. He's very solid.
Exactly. And he knows the league. That's the main thing. Like, now he's good. He'll come good. I have good faith in Richie. Like, I've
He'll be able
seen
to talk
a
to the
good amount
referees
of him.
as well. He speaks Italian. He'll be able to talk to the refs. Like
And
we need someone on the fucking team who can talk to the refs and like help us
we
out
got
on the pitch.
Gavia. We
So
got Gavia. That's cool. But Richie, he's good. He's a good kid. I have I have nothing bad to say about him
he's
so
gonna
far.
fight for the
He's good.
shirt. He's gonna give blood, sweat, and tears. I
Mm,
think he's gonna try really hard, even when we're going through bad moments, which we need.
yeah.
Like you need at least half of your team not to be impacted by
Yeah,
negative moments.
he's like he's a Tonali replacement in a way. He kind of is that Tonali replacement.
And spiritually, he could be, yeah.
Exactly. Nationality wise as well, yeah. He's Italian. He's good though. I'll give him that. He's sick.
Yeah. Yeah. I like Ricci. All right. I think that's pretty much it for unknown quantities in the midfield department. Is there anyone
Yeah.
else that we forgot?
Yeah. It's Stupinian or Stupido,
Okay,
whatever you
we'll go
call
to
that guy.
defense now. All right, we're moving on to the defensive department unknowns.
Yeah.
Estupido. Let's start with him.
Oh god.
What are your thoughts? Be
He's
honest.
not. He's. Can I be honest with you? He's not looking good. The couple games I saw him, he gave me against what was it, Liverpool and Leeds. He gave me flashbacks of Emerson Royale. I'll be so honest. Like the way he was on the ball, like it just looked so unnatural. His movement, like he got beat. Was it against Liverpool or Arsenal? I can't remember where he got beaten like 9 times out of nine, 1v1 wise. He was not looking good, man.
Yeah,
And
he's not looking good. I'm gonna be honest. He looks
oh,
really mid. Like he looks like Balo Toure mixed with Emerson Royale. Honestly, he really does. Same type of play style, same type of like it looks like he's doing a lot and he's not doing anything. You know, like those type of
exactly.
players.
Yeah, that's Emerson Royale literally in a nutshell. He
Like
looks like he's
they
doing
look
something, but
like they're working hard and working so hard and they're not actually affecting anything in the match.
exactly. I mean, he inverts a lot, so he's not like Theo Hernandez who just runs down the line like an
He's good at
animal and
looking
just
busy. He's good at looking busy. I'll give him that.
and he's just mid. Like he
He's
is
just
not a
very
good
mid.
Theo Hernandez replacement. I genuinely think, yeah, midway through the season, Allegri is going to see how shit he is, and he's probably going to put Bartasagi in that position,
Yeah,
probably.
it's
And we're
possible.
gonna then see how much we miss Theo Hernandez for all the fans who fucking dissed his name. But that's something for another
Yeah,
time. But
that's
yeah,
crazy. We'll just briefly comment on that. Like people that have completely turned on Teo Hernandez and shit on him and literally like only have negative
exactly, man.
to say about him, like that tells you everything you need to know about that person.
Exactly, man. I don't know how a portion of this fan base can even utter bad words about Theo
It's not
Hernandez.
even a
You
portion
know?
of the fan base. It's the majority of the English-speaking
Fuck
Milan
that.
fan base now.
See, look, you see a guy here right here, and
Majority.
Anatol is fuck last year's Theo.
Oh, we forgot about Musa
Oh, we
in the
forgot about
we forgot about Musa in the midfield department.
Arsenal. Just want to address that guy. Man said, fuck last year's Theo. Yeah, the same Theo who's dunked on Inter Milan.
It's all right. Well, what do you think about Musa for next season? Do you think Allegri, for some reason, because the guy works so hard at training and is so coachable, every coach likes him. But how
Yeah,
effective do you think? I mean, listen, I didn't love this player like that much after seeing him play for Milan. I thought he could be promising because of how much he played at
yeah.
the professional level in La Liga and the consistent stats he was getting in La Liga as well at such a young age.
He's
But then
being
I lost
misused.
I lost all hope for him after watching him be extremely wasteful and brain
Yeah.
dead with Milan. But my hopes were kind of slightly reignited by Conte's interest in him, if that was true.
Yeah, I
I
mean, look,
trust
I,
Conte's opinion on players. So if Conte was
yeah.
legitimately interested in him, maybe there could be something in there.
He's Musa, there is a player in there. I'll tell you what the problem is. He's being used in the wrong way. Tell me why against Chelsea this preseason he's being used as a right wing back.
Yeah, yeah,
Since
he's
when
literally a
did
right
he
wing
ever
back.
play, even last season, playing at the right back position or right wing back position or
Yeah, I
right
don't
wing?
get it. I
Mm,
don't get it. He needs to be in
oh,
a 3 or 5 man midfield and just a box to box. That's it.
there you go. He should be an RLC type player.
And
He's
honestly,
fast.
his 5 to 10 yard pass and like awareness is pretty good. So like
Yes, he is. He's good on the ball. He looks natural with it. That's the main thing.
he
On the
doesn't
ball, he
lose the
never
ball
looks
that
uncomfortable.
easily because he's pretty physically like he has good physical qualities.
Exactly. And he's fast as shit. But he's fast as shit in the midfield, not on the wings. He isn't made for the wings. And I don't know why
Yeah.
the hell Allegri and these idiotic Sergio Conceição, even Fonseca, they're using him as a right back or right wing back or right wing. Like it doesn't make no sense. But I mean, there's a good player in there. I'm telling you, it's just he's being used totally wrong. And if that's the case,
Who's
sell
smarter?
him
Who's
off.
smarter? Who's a smarter player between him and Fofana?
Musa, 10 times. Fuck Fofana. I'm sorry. Well, I don't even want to
I think
skip
Musa's a
Fofana, man.
smarter
He's
player.
way better player. It's
It's
not
almost like
even
it's
close.
almost like they're opposites in how they think. Like Fofana is
Exactly.
he thinks so simple that he comes off dumb, and then Musa thinks so fucking complicated that he comes off erratic.
No, can I be honest? I think actually is kind of the opposite way around. Because if you've seen Fofana, this guy, he will just do a 30-yard pass and it will just go out of bounds. Like he will literally go off.
But,
Fofana for me
but
is like he's just
Musa's pretty erratic and chaotic too, to be honest, dude. That's
Musa.
why I
No,
think he relies on dribbling his man and just running into space so often because he doesn't know what else to do.
I feel
He's
like maybe like he's not getting the correct instructions or something. But I feel like he's really talented. Like you can see he's a fast guy, solid on the ball. Like look, when a player is good when they're on the ball, it's like seamless for them. Like they don't look like they're ever gonna lose possession and they're just confident with it. So mm,
he's the definition of jack of all trades and master of none. And I think he's suffering
mm,
from that a lot. Like he's not
that's good.
he hasn't mastered a single position or role on the pitch in his entire life playing the sport. Like I feel like
Exactly.
he's at the age now where it's like, bro, just decide who the fuck you are and find your identity on the pitch. Tell the coach what your identity is and stick to that identity. This whole like, I just want to be at the coach's disposal. Use me any way you
Yeah.
want. Like honestly, you're 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 just gonna be a nothing like factor forever. Then,
You're not gonna pause on that? I said use me any way you want.
Daddy, I forgot to add Daddy to that. Next comment here. Okay, James. Okay, we'll comment on people who are being overly positive. So, James Jones, Tare is doing an amazing job. Boniface is an amazing transfer with zero risk. Ay, ay, ay.
What is an amazing job? Boniface is an amazing chance of zero risk. Right. I agree
Zero
with the
risk?
zero risk. Yeah, because he's
Zero
alone though.
risk.
He's
I
alone
I
though.
heavily
You just send him
disagree.
back.
I heavily disagree with the zero
What?
risk because
Okay, wow.
we only have two strikers, and Allegri is going to play a two striker formation the entire season, and it's a 5 mil loan plus commissions for his agents plus his wages. So it's not like
Mm.
we have no skin in the game at all. There's risk. There's definitely risk. Like if he turns out to be shit or injured, we're fucked. We're stuck with Jimenez and then Pulisic and Leao. For a two striker formation, we're stuck with three players and two of them aren't strikers.
You know, you're
It's a
right,
risk.
and in a way
It's a
he's right.
risk.
As in, I think what he means is in we won't have to pay a transfer fee.
It's a
Like
risk for
Napoli,
this season on the sporting side. He's talking about financial risk.
in a way, you're
He's
both
talking
right.
about financial risk. I'm talking about sporting results risk. It is a sporting results risk.
Yes, yeah, that's if you're scrutinizing it properly, yeah. Like Redbird, like James right here is probably thinking in the same way Redbird would think. They're thinking, hey, we're paying cheap. If he flops, we send him back. We don't need to terminate no contracts. We just send him back. He's useless. If he has a breakout season, we pay the fixed buy option.
Exactly.
So
So Abdi, using your logic, you just gave it a 50-50 shot. So if there's a 50% chance that this could be complete shite and we send him back, how is that
mm,
not quantified as a risk? You literally just said it's a flip of a
yeah,
coin for this guy. How is a coin flip not risky? A coin flip is extremely risky. There's a 50% chance you fucking lose.
100%.
So that by
That
definition is a big risk.
then it's a big reward as well because you're forgetting the other 50.
Big risk. Yeah, it's
Is
a big
here's another
it's a big risk. Exactly. I agree with that. It's risk reward. So let's say I agree there's upside and potential reward from this deal.
yes,
But then you also have to agree that there's equal amount of risk. Equal amount of risk and
100%.
reward.
100.
So let's
I
not sit
think
around and say no risk. Statements like no risk is crazy. That's a crazy statement. That's no. That ACL thing was in 2019. Well, it was two ACLs. Since then, he has won Bundesliga with Leverkusen. If he stays healthy, we get a top player for cheap. If not, we ship him back. Yeah, we kind of commented on all of that.
yeah,
Um, Sarbiswa Singh. Compared to last season's Mercato, current season's Mercato is certainly an upgrade. With Allegri, we at least know what's coming. 5 men defense, counterattacking football, 1-0 score lines. So it's better because
mm,
it's more the devil. It's better to have the devil you know than the devil you don't know, is what Sarbishwa is saying. Sarbishwa is saying it's better to have the devil you know than the devil you don't know. I don't know, man. I'll be honest. I was more excited about Conceição than Allegri. Like, to be honest. So I don't know about that.
mm,
I know Allegri really well. I've been how long has Sarbiswa been supporting the club? I would love to know how long he's been following Serie A, how old he is and stuff. Because honestly, I'm scarred from Allegri. To be honest with you, I
he is
lived
he.
through Milan's banter era when Allegri was fucking trash. When we had players like Ronaldinho, when we had attacking, exciting players in our squad,
Yeah.
and Allegri was playing 15 men behind the ball, dude. Like it
Let me
was,
say something. You see my brother, right? He's an AC Milan fan, but he hasn't watched Milan or he has not been engaged in the verse of Milan since the banter era started. Like he completely lost touch. Yeah, he doesn't know anything that's going on in current football. He only knows FIFA. Yeah. So when he said to me, "Oh, who's Milan's coach now?" I told him it's Allegri. He's like, "What? Messiano or whatever his full name is, Allegri?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "That guy ruined our club, and I stopped watching AC Milan because of him." So
yeah.
that literally gave me everything I needed. So he said the downfall of AC Milan started when this guy came in. He said he completely ruined everything that was there. So that for a guy who doesn't watch football, for him to have be scarred by Allegri that much, says a lot. I'll be so
Allegri,
honest with you.
Allegri was the perfect choice if we're being honest, because one,
Mm,
all of the guys who are going to dick ride Redbird decisions anyway, they're going to dick ride Allegri.
mm,
and then all the people who are in love with Milan's like history and are Italian and are like nationalistic, like Roy and others, they're gonna like
Mm,
Allegri too. So they made a good decision bringing in Allegri. They appeased both sets of fans: the one pissed at them who want Milan to be more Italian, and the ones who are gonna dick ride them regardless.
exactly, but it's like, look, if they were ambitious, they would go after someone like De Zerbi,
De Zerbi,
Fabregas.
exactly. Why didn't they go after De Zerbi, bro?
You know, Inter
They would
and
have
Inter
appeased
Milan
the,
were
the,
literally.
the Italian fans, the disgruntled Italian fans who
Mm,
are pissed about them shitting on our history. They would have made them a little bit
exactly.
happy, and they would have made the dick
There you
riders, no
go.
matter what, happy.
De
That,
Zerbi is
that
literally
makes
a
sense.
Milanista. He was playing in our academy. I'm pretty sure the guy is Milan through through. When they asked him, "Are you gonna watch? What's your predictions for the Inter versus PSG game, the final?" He literally said, "I'm not even gonna watch the game. I'm just gonna be sitting down chilling. I'm not watching the game." Because that's how much he loves Milan. And on top of that, if you watch Premier League, you know De Zerbi is literally the Italian Pep Guardiola. His style of football is second to none. That's why Marotta for Inter Milan was interested in him and Fabregas, both. He was involved in both until he did a
There's a
complete
chance. There's
U-turn
a chance.
to get Chivu. But
Yeah,
still, like
I
he
like.
is a top
I would have
manager.
tried to. I would have even tried to bring in Fabregas before Allegri, to be honest.
100%, 100%. We let's not sugarcoat it. Allegri, his last stint at Juve, he was washed. He's been washed for a long time. Style of football is crap. But you know, Conte, he was similar to Allegri in a way. But what did he do? He went out of football. He went back. He learned, revolutionized his game. What did he do? He came back. He won a Scudetto. When people least expected it, he came back to Napoli. That was what 10th, 11th. He came back and he took them to first place. That's what you call a smart manager. Allegri doesn't seem to. He hasn't changed at all, and that's evident with this way he plays. He hasn't changed. 11 man behind the ball, counter, simple. And I hate that shit. I'll be so real. The only problem that I have right now is with Allegri.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it could really go to shit. It really could. Let's look at last summer's transfer market real quick because he's saying last summer's
Oh
transfer
yeah,
market was better than
I
this
agree with
summer's
him.
transfer market.
I will agree with him. You know why? Because if you
Let's
remember
look at
last
last
season, who
summer.
did we get? We got Morata and fucking Emerson Royale. That sums up everything we need to know.
We got Fofana.
I'm
We got
Fofana. Yo, no,
We got
Pavlovic.
Pavlovic.
No, 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 no,
Jimenez we
no, no,
got in
no.
January.
If here the
Bondo
winter
we
transfer
brought in
window was better.
January. Joao
Yes,
Felix we brought in January. Tammy Abraham.
yes.
What's the
Tammy
difference
Abraham.
between Tammy Abraham? What's the difference between Tammy Abraham and
Yeah,
Boniface in terms of like their impact? Because to me, people are saying, "Oh, Boniface had this great season before this shit season." Same thing can be said for Tammy
yeah.
Abraham, except he had an amazing season in our league in Serie A. So if you're going just based on like those kind of observations,
Yeah.
technically, if you were to compare apples to apples, Tammy would be more likely to do well than Boniface.
I mean, 100% because he was in the Serie A. But the thing, Tammy Abraham, if we're being
Kyle
real, his stats
Walker,
are good.
we brought in
Eh,
Kyle Walker, who was a proven EPL right back, and now this time we got
Yes,
some random light
ex-
skinned dude.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't. Can I be honest? I don't even know why the hell we got rid of Walker. Objectively, when we look at it, the only ever time he struggled was in against Feyenoord. That flipping left wing guy. That he wasn't even struggling against him that much. Walker was actually pretty decent, even though Alex Jimenez ended up overtaking him in the starting lineup. That's because
Honestly,
Alex Jimenez, he's a good talent. He's a good young kid, strong,
lo-
fast.
yeah,
And it was good to have that experience with Kyle Walker. But we got rid of him for whatever reason, no problem. But you go ahead and you replace him with maybe someone better. In fact, we downgraded, got this young kid. Maybe he might be better, maybe he might not. I cannot tell you about this young kid that we got at right back. I have
yeah. I'll
no
be
idea
honest.
who the hell he
We
is.
definitely, in terms of experience and mentality and all those things, we definitely downgraded.
100%. And Kyle Walker isn't like, I mean, he's really good. In his prime, he was the best left back
I
in the
love
world.
bantering EPL players, especially washed ones like Walker. But if I had to choose between having him this season and this new kid, I don't know. I haven't seen the new kid, so I can't say definitively yet.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
it probably would have been better to have an experienced defender since
No,
we
and
changed
that's
since we changed so much. It would have been good to just have some consistency.
exactly, and that's what I'm saying about this transfer window. There's a big question mark on it. It can go either really, really well or really, really bad because
Yeah.
I don't know who that
I mean,
right back kid is.
I'm looking at last year's transfer market, and honestly,
Mm,
like the only difference is Modric. Like, did we get a
exactly.
midfield? Yeah.
Actually, no, 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 no.
Instead of Fofana, we got Jashari. Instead of Pavlovic, we got De Winter. Instead of Emerson Royale, we got this Akindele, whatever guy's name. Like instead of Tammy Abraham, we're getting Boniface. Like it's pretty much like par for par. We sold our best midfielder again too. Like it's like I don't know, man.
No, no, no. I'll be
I don't see a
honest.
big
This
difference. I don't really
season,
see a big difference other than 40-year-old Modric.
no. I will say the big difference is Emerson Royale because he's the biggest waste of money. Oh, have you seen him in Brazil? Flamengo fans, they're booing him. They're literally booing him. You're up to date with Brazilian football, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
But I just
yeah.
saw a video on TikTok. Like
I've been
fans
well.
were
I'm a
outraged by him.
Flamengo fan, so I've been watching his highlights and everything, and I watched a couple
Oh,
games. Oh my lord!
so then you
Oh,
tell
wait,
us, you tell us,
let's go to,
Hassan.
let's go to this comment from Toyotaz. Listen, if you want
Mm,
me to glaze Redbird and get excited and start cheering and having my pom poms in the air, look at this message. At least go for Oshiman, who has Serie A experience, complete missed opportunity. Yeah, bro, if they went and got
too
Oshiman,
much money, man.
and they went and got a proven Serie A defender, like maybe they brought in Kim from fucking Bayern, and they brought in
Yeah,
Oshiman, and they, if they did shit like that, you would hear me having a different tone, bro. I would definitely
but
be more
100%.
hopeful. I would be way more hopeful, but they didn't, dude. They're going for
Exactly.
mid, unknown. Who the fuck is that? Literally, Snoop Dogg
Oh,
meme. Who?
Galatasaray,
Literally, Snoop Dogg meme players, bro. Who?
Galatasaray are willing to pay more. They have more money than us. Like, that's shocking. How have we gone for Osimhen? This guy is spot on. Like, it don't make no sense. The fact that we've gone for Boniface, who is another unknown, but Omisen is right there, and we ain't getting him. So it's like, it's whatever, man. We know we cheapskates. We're so cheap, but we
So
move, we move. We see, man. We see what this season
But
holds.
that's what I'm saying. Like Moneyball works when you have Maldini because he's gonna inspire the
Exactly.
fuck out of people and he's gonna motivate the
No,
fuck out of
is
people. So
because he's
you can
talented.
get a
It's
bunch of
because
mid players, but that guy's gonna motivate the fuck out of them. Now we
he's
have the same mid players, but really no one to motivate
exactly.
the fuck out of them.
Look, this is how you know Maldini is a genius. How the hell did he turn Frunic into a crucial part and win the Scudetto? Frunic, who is literal, he is nothing different from Fofana, literally ass cheeks, somehow managed to forge the team on and actually get something out of
Yeah,
Frunic.
I wanted to
That
comment
ain't
on this. I wanted to say this too. Um,
mm,
Redbird to this day, the only thing they have going for them is riding the success of when Maldini was here. Every player they
100%.
sold and made money on, Maldini players. The only reason we have funded our last
Thank
few months
you.
was through Maldini signings. And now
100%.
Boniface, Maldini had Boniface wrapped up when he was at Bodo Glimt for free. And then when he went to, where was it? Right after Bodo Glimt. Did he go straight to Leverkusen after Bodo Glimt? I forget. But he was available for 10 million and we had him wrapped up for 10 million. And they didn't let Maldini sign him. So it's like they're going back to Maldini's old targets. They are selling, they're making money off of
Exactly.
Maldini's players. To this day, these pieces of shit are only achieving any level of success at all on the financial side thanks to Maldini.
They should be on the floor kissing his dick, man. I
Look at
swear to God,
everybody.
they
Oh,
should.
Salamakers. Oh, Salamakers is back. You're welcome, bitch. It's
100%.
all Maldini, bro. Everything positive is thanks to
Tiao
Maldini.
40
Still,
million. Tiao for 40 big million.
thank you, Maldini. Thank you, Maldini.
What a legend.
Thank you,
How
Maldini.
did we get rid of him? Oh my
To
days.
this
This guy.
day, bro. And now that I'm saying this, think about this. There are Milan fans, supposed Milan fans, who's going to hear what I just said and go, "Why are you talking about Maldini again, man? Stop talking about Maldini."
Oh, Dini, man, he gave me the best time of my life, man. I swear to God, the
Yeah.
time I was happy to be a Milan fan, he did everything, and we just got rid of him like that. Even CDK for 35 million, yeah, and it's only because of that idiot Pioli that we didn't get anything out of him. Goes to Atalanta and pulls the hell out. Everything that Maldini has done up until now, apart from maybe Origi, has reigned supreme.
Everything he's done. Everything he's done. Even the ones that didn't pan out, we made fucking money off of them. So, like, literally, Maldini does Moneyball better than these guys by far.
Exactly, man.
He
It's like
does Moneyball so much better than them. It's not even
he
close.
already he already saw Rangers from a mile away. He saw Pulisic. He even saw Ruben Loftus-Cheek. We were linked to him while he was here.
Yep.
But obviously,
All
Ruben
Maldini.
Loftus-Cheek, the first season he came in, he scored 12 plus goals.
All
Imagine when Maldini was
Maldini.
here. He would have been scoring 20. He would have been fit. He would have been putting in the hours. But we moved, man. Whatever, man. The Maldini thing is just a letdown, you know. We got to move on, man.
Next comment. Yeah, we should have gotten Oshiman. If they got Oshiman, that's being serious, bro.
Mm.
That's showing some pride. Like, okay, we finished the league 8th. We're Milan. That's unacceptable. We got to go big on the striker. But no, it's a panic loan at the very end of the market for a player with a bunch of problems and injuries.
100%.
So it could go either way with him, dude. Either way. James Jones, German papers reported that he had some stress load issues recently. Yeah, I don't, dude. Doing your ACL twice, like you will never ever be the same. Like, dude, people understand that, right? Like, you will never ever be 100% ever again. He will be at 90%, 85%, then 90%, then 70%. He will never ever be consistently at 100% fit for a season ever again, ever in his career. That's gone. That ship has sailed. Never again. So don't expect that. Defensive Dynamo. That's why it's a loan with option. If he was healthy, we would need to pay 60 mil to get him. Okay, yeah. If he was healthy, we would pay 60 mil. Exactly. And we should be paying 60 mil for a healthy player. That's precisely why he is a risk, because he's an unhealthy player. That's what the risk is. Roy says, LMAO, human centipede. No, for real, dude. It's like human centipede. It's like disgusting. There's no original thoughts or opinions at all. It's just, ooh, they think Milan has a good midfield.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Milan has a good midfield. Actually, I'm going to say Milan has the best midfield. Oh, they're saying if we get another striker like Boniface, we're Scudetto contenders. I'm going to go on my next pod and I'm going to say Milan is a Scudetto contender now that we got Boniface. It's just like, bro, just ass to mouth, bro. It's like, that's why I look. That's why I look forward to Rossoneri TV episodes, bro. This type of content is just so much more entertaining to me because it's off the cuff. It's not scripted. It's not a regurgitated version of the same shit you heard at 4 other places. You know what I mean?
Sometimes you need that little bit of delusion. I'll say that much. Sometimes you
Yeah,
need it in your head.
it's fine to, but like when it's just the same exact opinion across all the channels, it's just like so. I don't know, man. That's so bland
Yeah,
to me.
man, like, yeah, I stopped watching those channels quite a while ago. It got boring.
So
You
boring.
know,
I hate
which is
pre-scripted shit. I hate pre-scripted shit, dude. I hate that shit. Like Kush, dude. Kush's
oh
shit
god.
bores the fuck out of me now, dude. Holy shit.
Oh, nah, that shit just cringes me out, man.
It's so
Uh,
boring, dude.
ay,
Oh
ay,
my
ay.
lord. I'm
Dude,
sorry. I can't
how
get
is
into
one
it.
man so up the ass of Redbird? Goodness me.
His fan
They
base
must
must be like ages like 10 to like 16 or something. I don't
he
know.
must be driven. He must whatever, man. That guy,
Yeah, they
yeah, he's
overlooked
gone off the
Napoli.
cliff.
Yeah, Toyo Taz says they overlooked Napoli. Listen, they didn't just overlook Napoli. These guys are like bozos, bro. These guys are bozos. They don't even have a strong command of the English language, and they're born and raised in the greatest city in the United States. Like,
Let's be real. They they overlook Napoli. Yeah, I mean, who didn't? I'll be 0 right now. I overlook Napoli like hell.
bro,
I did
our
not
Rossoneri
expect him.
TV chat. Tell Abdi, I showed you this. Our Rossoneri TV chat last summer, almost everyone had Napoli first or second. Like, I actually think this is the only channel with any real sense at all when it comes to football. The only one.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I did not expect Napoli to be first or second like that because they came off a season where they finished 10th. Like I thought they needed like a big rebuild and everything, but they somehow managed. Like, I will just say
I mean,
something. They were lucky.
as soon as they kept all of their best midfielders and they got Conte and they got Lukaku and they got
Mm,
some other pieces that Conte wanted,
wait
that
a
was it
second,
right
yeah.
there. That was it right there. It was very obvious. And they're in one competition. It was very obvious they were going to challenge. And the other channels didn't even put them in the top four, dude. Just to show you the level of intellect and analysis we're talking about here. And these same people are saying Milan is going to win the Scudetto, like talking about us like we're amazing now. We could get lucky, don't get me wrong, but like, come on, bro. That's not analysis based on any type of fact, bro. That's just you're just shooting in the dark, bro. You're just throwing shit at the wall and hoping it sticks. Anto from IFTV, who I love, by the way, dearly. I just love his energy. He's going to say Milan's going to win the Scudetto every fucking summer, bro. Every summer, he's going to say Milan's winning next season, no matter what. No matter what, he's going to say that. He said that last summer, the summer before. Like, I get it coming from him, but from the other guys, bro, come on, man. Come on. Stop. Click the like button, gents. Yes, anyone joining us, please click the like. Please follow and subscribe, or else we don't feel good about going live and we're not going to go live anymore. Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. If we don't see likes and subscribes, you will have to listen to the human centipede regurgitated bullshit, and that will be your only content available to you. You will not get to see Roy and Liar, going King Kong to Godzilla, calling each other fucking pieces of shit and threatening to murder one another. You will never get to hear that again unless you like and subscribe to this fucking channel. You're going to be stuck listening to Napoleon, Ole, Ole, and all these other guys saying the same bullshit, dude. My lord.
We move.
Nah, there is some shit said in that Saint Milan podcast, dude. That
I stopped watching that.
bro.
No. I can't lie. Some of the nonsense that I was hearing from them, I'll be going to work and I'll just be hearing their nonsense. Like, what the fuck am I listening to? Hey, get off my ears. Get off my AirPods. I'll just slap some music on, just walk. No.
Bro, what?
No, I'm sorry. As
Serie
much
A
as I
not.
love
I
our
don't think this is
division,
gonna. I feel genuinely strongly that this is not going to be a competitive season of Serie A. Milan is this. Milan is bro. What?
yeah, we move, man. We move. Yeah, can't lie. They're a bit crazy. They're, they're a bit mad.
I mean, listen. If this is what you do full time, like you kind of do have to be positive and shit. But
Kind of. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
you have no choice. It is what it is. We'll be the anti-hero. Dirty 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 chonies. Toyo says they're all drinking the Forlani Kool-Aid. I know, bro. Forlani Kool-Aid. How could you drink that? Defensive Dynamo, LMAO. Jara Abad says getting rid of Redbird should have been the first move. I agree. Or at least Gary should have been like, yo, Forlani, what the fuck, bro? You suck, dude. You got to get out and hire someone else. I mean, they did bring in Tade. Dude, we are bottom feeders. We're literally bottom feeders. We rescued this loser Tade from the unemployment line. And then we rescued this Allegri from the unemployment line. Nobody wanted to touch these guys. And we're like begging them to join us. Like, that's how low we've fallen, dude.
I mean, kind of. I mean, Tade is like, I don't have much of an opinion on him. I mean, he's doing well sales wise,
I
but
don't know. Well, the thing is, Tade is supposed to be backing up Allegri, right? And the sporting side.
Yeah.
And so far, they're trying to sell everyone Allegri wants to keep. So to me,
that's true. That's true. It's like Thiago. He wants Thiago.
Allegri wanted to keep Chow, and then they go and sell Chow. So it's like, I just think Tade is just a name, bro.
exactly. Yeah.
That is just amazing.
Yeah.
Orlani's going to sign off on every sale and every purchase.
Yeah. I mean, kind to think the same in a way. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, the fact that he didn't keep Reinders is like another one. Just like it was like inevitable. The Theo Hernandez one as well. It was like inevitable. Like Allegri, I'm pretty sure he just said, "Oh, Theo just said he wants to go elsewhere." It just sounded like he couldn't do shit. Like,
Yeah.
tough times, man. Like,
Next comment.
let's see.
Do you think being relegated is the only way for this management to sell? I think that this
Oh
management will
God.
find a way. This management will find a way to make Milan profitable no matter what. No matter if we're Serie A, Serie B, eighth place, first place.
Mm,
They will find a way to moneyball the situation regardless. So
100.
if you're one of those Milan fans who has like a pseudo accounting degree because you just want to be positive and have a
Mm,
positive outlook, then sure, like Redbird's going to convince you financially to be positive about the situation, no matter what. Like these guys will blame the players and blame the coach and blame everyone under the sun before they blame Redbird. We could get relegated, and these guys will blame the coach and say our players are pieces of shit, and Leao's a piece of shit. Like that's what they'll do. They'll shit on Teo, and they'll shit on everyone
yeah.
before they fucking shit on Redbird.
Ah,
Sorry, I'm cooking while I do the live, chefing up.
yeah. You putting some carrots?
Unfortunately, yes, sad. Toyo says Abdi. AJ says we are going to win the Berlusconi Cup. We're going to win everything except the Scudetto, bro. Everything. The World Cup, the Women's World Cup, the Euros, CONCACAF, the CONMEBOL, the Gold Cup. We're going to win all of those competitions. I'm certain of it.
The side quests, basically.
Our side quests are going to go crazy, bro. Our side quests are going to go nuts. Our YouTuber collabs, our kick stream that we're going to launch eventually. We're going to go nuts when it comes to side quests.
Except the Scudetto, the Serie S.
The Serie A is too basic, bro. It's too mainstream. We got to go for like the side quests, bro. We got to go for clout. Who cares about Serie A? If we're being honest, we should go try to win the league. Next comment, AJ as well. Does that even happen anymore? The Brosconi Cup? I don't know. Jara, yes, the only way they would sell is if the team failed to go back to the European Championship. Possible. You think if they don't qualify for Europe 2 seasons in a row, these guys are gone? I don't think so, bro.
They seem like leeches.
He didn't leave to lose. Like, I don't know, bro. I think they'll find a way to make this profitable for them, no matter what, no matter where we end up in the table. So they'll find a way to just make it work.
I mean, you're behind on the comments. There's a lot of comments.
Yeah, there's a lot of comments. Conrad Harder, 20 years old from Sporting, would be the best signing of the season. If we buy him, he'll be worth 50 plus in 2 years, Marshall says. All right, Marshall. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. I'll take him. Get Boniface and get this guy. Let's see after a few games how they're playing, and then update our outlook on the team. I do think that there's some like crazy scenario where we get lucky and shit. Like that's like if Inter and Napoli go deep into European competition, Gasperini falls out with the club because he's not getting the shit that he wants. He didn't get the players that fit his style. We've already seen that. So if his shit doesn't stick or needs another year to stick, and then who else really? I mean, Lazio is looking like a dumpster fire right now. Atalanta's not looking good right now. Lookman, even if he stays, is going to be demotivated. So who else are we competing against, really?
I hope Lookman stays. I hope he flipping stays. Go somewhere else.
And we're in one competition. So I mean, there is a crazy scenario, but like, let's not come out and say we have the best midfield in the league, and because we did a panic loan for an out of favor striker, we're Scudetto contenders now. Like, let's calm down. The only way
We
we're
might be. You never
contenders
know.
is if a lot of things happen. A lot of things have to happen for us to get anywhere near being Scudetto contenders. So let's relax.
Not really. I still hold my point. Like, I genuinely think we should be competing for the league this year. We spent 100 million. There's no reason why the hell we shouldn't be going for the Scudetto. I don't care. We have to set our expectations high.
Dude, okay, where's Laird? I want Laird to join because on the last live, Laird said if they improve from 8th place, that's a big improvement in the team. What?
I mean, look,
What?
genuinely, can I be real, yeah? After the January transfer window,
What
we should
happened
have
to
been up there,
Laird,
man.
bro? What happened to Laird?
Uh, the,
When did his expectations get so fucking low?
well, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, he seemed like another Roy to me, like super the Redbird, F Redbird, like on madness. But boy, he did a 360. Uh, it is what it is, though. I mean, we see, man, this season. I don't know. This season is like, I genuinely think it's like a grey area. I don't know what to think. I just genuinely think we'll probably finish like third, if I'm being real. Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know.
Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, I'll be back.
I don't know about that. I don't know, bro. Third? Uh, I don't know. A lot of things have to go right for us. Unfortunately, a lot of things have to go right for our rivals as well in order for that to happen. Like Inter and fucking Napoli need to do well in Europe so that they get more tired, more injured, and more of their focus in other areas than the league. Like, in order for us to get lucky, we need them to also get lucky, which kind of sucks. I hate being in that position. It's sad as a Milan fan to be in a position where you need your rivals to do well just for you to have a chance. Like that. Come on. That shit's embarrassing for us. Next comment. Yeah, I'm interested in the Conrad Harder, whatever guy. I know nothing about him and I've never seen him play. But I'll take your word for it, Marshall. Hoyland was Clint's striker. That's right. Clint is obsessed with Hoyland. Obsessed with Hoyland. That's his boy. That's Clint's boy, and Hans also loves Hoyland. And I
Hoyland,
typically
nonsense. It's literally nonsense. I will tell you right here. Steve knows it as well. The guy sucks. He has Diddy oil lathered around his knee and shin. Like he's lathered that shit. He can't make the ball stick to save his life. He misses open goals. Oh God, he is so shit. My God, nah. You know he's literally like they've picked him off the Man United squad. He's not even on the squad. That's how deep it is. Like, do you know how bad you have to be completely frozen out of this whole team? Like Xerxes didn't even play that much. The guy was on and off injured. He even got removed half like 30 minutes into one game and left the pitch like nearly in tears. But he's still in the squad. How has Hoyland been available the whole season, but is so rash? And we want to go and get Hoyland, and he doesn't even want to go by days. He said, "Hey, me I want." Sorry for that. He told them straight, "I don't want you. I don't want AC Milan. F off."
yeah, that's bad. That's really bad sign of things.
Exactly. Nah, keep
And,
Hoyland.
and the fact that this guy Boniface is coming under the same conditions that Hoyland would have come under, like I don't know if this guy Boniface is that fucking determined to be a successful player or
Same. I
how
genuinely don't know nothing
ambitious
about Boniface
how
at
ambitious
all.
is this guy if he was presented with the same project as Hoyland and a 21-year-old Hoyland going nowhere wasn't convinced by the project, but this guy Boniface was? I don't know, man. What does that say about him?
Um, I don't know. I genuinely don't know about Boniface. Like he's another gray area. He could go good. He could go bad. So it's like, I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, let's continue with the defenders who are unknowns. So we started with
Oh yeah,
his Stupinian. Let's go to De Winter.
the winter,
What do you think
right?
about De Winter?
I'll be honest, from what I've been seeing of him, like he looks promising. He has Syria experience. I mean, most of the things I've seen from him are like highlights on YouTube. I'm not even gonna front,
Me too.
but he looks decent. Like he looks pretty good to me. Like he's young, strong, like
He's not fast. He's not like
really, but
his accelerator is not that good or his top speed, but other than that, I feel like he looks pretty solid to me. He's good in the air.
exactly like
He his tackles are pretty aggressive and
mhm,
dominant without being overly like um, disorganized. Like he seems like a pretty organized defender. His
yeah.
close control in tight areas is really good. I love defenders that have good ball control
Yeah,
and technical ability. So I actually like the player. Not gonna lie, I like the
yeah.
player.
I mean, even though I've seen very little of him, and they're all like
Probably not a
YouTube
world
based.
class. There's a reason he's at Bologna, right? So, or where was he at Genoa or Bologna?
No, Genoa.
Genoa. There was a reason he was at Genoa during prime years. He didn't break through at Juve, so he could be a late bloomer. There's still a risk that he might not be
Possibly.
that good, but we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, what he'll probably take over Tomori's spot. He seems like a right-sided centre back, so he'll fit into the three-man system perfectly.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too. So De
It's
Winter
not
is
bad.
De Winter. We're cautiously optimistic about him. I think that's what we'll give it.
Yeah, cautiously optimistic. Precisely. Yeah.
Next one is Akindele. Am I saying is that his name?
Billy, who the hell's that?
Look it up. Our right back from Newell
Oh,
Young Boys.
Akindele, that flipping young boys. Yeah.
Forgot about
I'll
him.
be, brother, I forgot about him. I'll be honest. To me, random light skin. I don't know much about the guy. He doesn't seem good, and he's young. I mean, from what I've seen of him on highlights, he doesn't seem good on the ball at all. Like I'll be real, he does not seem good on his feet. He just seems like a straight up like just defensive right back.
Yeah.
Like a shit,
For
really
example, like
shitter version of Kyle Walker.
Inter and Napoli and like these rivals of ours, like they probably have better fullbacks in the
100%.
first position, the backup role, and probably even
Mm.
third string. Probably are going to perform better than this guy, possibly.
Exactly. So it's like my thing is he does not look fast enough to be a right wing back. Okay, cool. That right wing back position looks like it's probably going to be secured by Salamakers and Jimenez. No problem. So then he's probably, by my estimation, he's probably going to be a centre back. He's going to be an additional centre back because he's tall as shit, right? He's young, strong, exactly what Allegri likes. Young, strong, tall, all of that zestiness. So he fits the mold. So it's probably he's gonna fit into that three back system, 100%. That's what I personally think. I think he's not going to be used as a wing back at all, just straight up
You think
in
he's
that
similar,
three-man system.
similar to Kalulu?
Hell no, boy.
Where Kalulu
Kalulu.
isn't fast enough to be a wing back, but he was like solid enough to be a right back,
Mm,
but not quite. So
no,
he had to be a right-sided
Kalulu
center
was a
back.
good right back. Kalulu had a good whip on him. He had a good whip. He's good with the ball at his feet. Bro, he's at Juve now. Like he left us. Kalulu was a straight baller. It was not these guys that are
I
all
think
that.
this guy seems like he's faster than Kalulu, maybe, but
You think so? I mean, he
I
seems
don't know. I'm
slow.
talking out of my ass. I've never really seen this guy play. Like I
I
would
swear,
lie
bro,
if I said I've seen this guy.
he looks like he's running in quicksand. I'll be Giro with you. He looks like he's running in quicksand. He don't look like he's that fast.
Is that why he's
Um,
always slide tackling? Because he doesn't think he's gonna
exactly.
reach.
That's what I'm saying. That's what it seems like. So he remains to be seen. We see, but I think the centre back position now has been
I've seen
filled up.
highlights of him like marauding from right back through the midfield and like
Yeah.
trying to progress the ball forward with dribbling and getting past players, which is a little risky. And Allegri's gonna hate that shit. Allegri's not gonna like that.
Mm, if he starts that shit, you know what he's going to start doing? He's going to start stripping on the sideline. He's just gonna start
Yeah, my
losing.
boy's gonna say, "Pass it to Mike. Pass it to Mike. Pass it to Mike right now."
Fuck
AJ
me, man.
says, "This Kush video's title if Milan loses the opening game." Go ahead, Abdi. Guess his title.
Let's push his video title with Milan is the positives to take from a sad loss or something nonsensical that I've never heard of. Like, bro,
Undeserved loss. Undeserved loss for promising Milan.
exactly. Oh my days, guy. Oh, he cannot be real. Yeah, man, something dumb. He's unrealistically positive. I swear to that. That he's like,
He's
is
just
he
he
paid by
just
the club?
you know what he's like, bro? You know what he's like? He's like at Disney, the characters that dress up and high five the kids and they're just there to like
Yeah,
make sure everyone's having a good time. That's pretty much him, but in the Milan world. Which I'm sure
that's
he'd
exactly
probably be fine with that description. Like he's a mascot.
probably.
He's a mask. He's one
He
of the mascots.
he has to be like he looks like a nice guy,
Yeah.
but still like that level of delusion has just got to be studied. Flipping hell, man. We move. Oh, oh.
My lord. All right. Toyo says, if nothing else, Hoyland is smart for choosing Napoli over Milan. Yeah, I mean, choosing Scudetto
Yeah.
contenders, choosing Scudetto winners who are in the Champions League. I mean, yeah, if you're an ambitious player, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, there's no arguing with that. That's so annoying,
No
though.
arguing with that decision at all. It's best
How
decision
we below
ever made.
Napoli in the pecking order now? Like Napoli, in the grand scheme of things, are just nobodies. They're just somehow whatever, man. It's just sad.
Just to show you how low we've fallen.
Rasmus Højlund is a nothing player. This is what I mean about Serie S, man. Like they pick up the most trash players.
Yeah, but you probably thought McTominay was a nothing player too.
He was. He was.
I knew it.
I watched him. He was a nothing.
I
I couldn't
knew
even.
it. Yo, Abdi, it doesn't matter if you
Hey,
watch players. You are a 19-year-old virgin. Okay, you
I'm
can't
21,
assess
my friend.
players.
Get your shit right. I'm 21.
You're
Listen,
21 years old and you haven't lost your V card. You
I
cannot assess players.
I can 100% assess players. Being
No,
a
you
virgin
can't.
doesn't that stunt my brain growth. What kind of nonsense is that? Hey,
You're not
listen,
fully developed
it,
yet.
that
23,
doesn't
23,
matter. Yes, frontal lobe
23.
bullshit hasn't developed.
You haven't nutted in any
Nonsense.
coochie yet, and you're not 23
Hey,
yet. You need more time.
that will come soon, probably. That will come down the line. As of right now,
Once that
I need none of that.
happens, you'll
As
be
of
able
right
to
now, I'm
notice
married
that
to my hand.
players
I'll tell you something.
players
As
like
of right now,
McTominay are good. You'll notice
listen.
players like McTominay are good once you lose that V card.
No, I'm so sorry. Ask any United fan. He was
Why would I
trash.
ask United fans when United fans are idiots and their club is
I've
trash?
watched him myself. Look, I'll tell you
Why
something.
would I ask people whose
United,
club is fucking trash?
look, I was watching him when Ronaldo came back for his second stint. He used to hide in the midfield. He was hidden in the midfield. This guy never ever showed up. His last season at United, he was trash in the midfield. He would hide away from the ball, but he would score
All of
late minute
United
goals.
were
I'll give
trash.
him that.
All of United were trash.
But then
All
guess
of
what?
them.
Hey, guess what? Somehow Conte did a 360 and somehow managed to make this guy into an absolute killer in front of goal. So for that, I have to say, hey, Conte, that guy must have done some voodoo. He must have done some black magic behind the scenes because the way hey, I will give a round of applause to Antonio Conte. The fact that he got that out of McTominay, he's a legendary manager. Like, even though he hasn't won a Champions League, for me, for him to take Scott McTominay, trash at United, and to become that much of a stone cold finisher, to score a bicycle kick in the game winner last match day to win them the Scudetto, I have to, what's his name? I have to give his flowers. Like, the guy is sick for him to get a tune out of McTominay. And I think if you ask any United fan that, they'll tell you the same shit. So
Roy says winning
yeah,
15 games out of 18 is a big ask for any team. Yeah, that was kind of a crazy statement, Abdi. You think we can win 15 out of our first 18 games, dude?
Bro, if you have one game a week, why the hell not? I mean, that's like
We're gonna
Scudetto
tie.
level.
We're gonna
What
tie
we're
at least
talking
10 of
about.
them.
Actually, I can't lie. Yeah, 15. What's his name out of
We're
18?
gonna
That's
tie. We're gonna
mad.
tie. We're gonna tie at least 6 of those, bro. At least.
That's like having 45 points by half. I mean, it's I genuinely don't think it's a big ask. If you're a team that's on it, if you're a team that's solid, that's the level you need to be reaching. I'll be so honest. Like that's for us, especially with how competitive some of the teams are, like Juventus, Napoli, Roma. We need our level needs to be up for us to be, competing for the Scudetto. Like if we get 15 out of 18 games by the midway point, we're good. We're chilling. Then we can focus on Coppa Italia if we need to, and keep it going strong in
Abdi,
the league.
Abdi,
You need to set yourself up, bro.
Abdi, Abdi. We're
Mm,
not gonna win 15 out of 18 games to start the season, bro.
it should happen, and I don't care who is
This is
here.
why I'm
Like,
telling you,
it
you
should.
need to feel the warm embrace of a woman.
Oh my,
This is the type of thinking
yes,
that is
hey,
only possible because you have
yeah.
not done the deed yet.
Well, it is, and when I do it, it will be nice. It will be that. Hey, you
I
save the best
promise
for
you,
last,
you will
as they say.
never
You
say
save,
things like that ever again. Once that happens, you will never in your life say, Redbird created a team that can win 15 out of the first 18 games. You will never
you
say that again.
save, you save the best for last. You keep it wait, and when it happens, there'll be a flood down on London. There'll be a big, big flood. So
Jesus Christ. All right.
hey,
Well, I feel bad for whoever that poor young lady is that finally helps you get over the line because I don't want anyone to drown. If you're a young pro player, you would want to go to a team competing for titles rather than a mid-table club. Yeah, for sure. Toyo says Redbird. Toyo only speaks facts. So Toyo Taz only utters facts out of his mouth
yeah,
ever. Redbird turned Milan from a top club to a mid club. We all saw this coming a mile away. The thing is, people saw it coming a mile away. But if you want to give people some grace and give them a chance, like we all get shit wrong. Not all of us are right all the time or geniuses. We're all
100%.
we're all just fans. We're all guessing. A lot of it is guesswork, right? But contextualized guesswork, to be fair. And some people are better than that than others. So like, yeah, some
It
people didn't.
differs.
Some people didn't see it from a mile away, but I can give them some grace and say, okay, you're just being positive. But bro, we're like 3 years on now from them making us mid-table. They sold our best midfielder again this summer. They are panic loaning a striker as a band-aid solution when their coach plays a 2-striker formation and we only have 1 striker in the squad. They're doing Moneyball bullshit again. Like, and you guys are giving them flowers, bro. Oh my God. They brought Estupinian, the left back version of Emerson Royale, basically. Like, what's wrong
Seems,
with you?
yeah, man.
Roy says, LOL, we got cheated. Oh, yeah, that was you in the Coppa Italia final. Abdi walked. Abdi's still hanging on to these little bitch ass excuses by Milan losing. Guys, one thing you'll learn about Abdi is Milan never deserves to lose ever. There is always a reason why we lost that has nothing to do with us. It's not our fault.
Because we got cheated. It is factual in that Coppa Italia final. I don't care what no one says. If you go back to the VAR footage, the guy elbows UFC style Muay Thai, elbows Gabia right smack in his chest. Man, how can you not see? He literally elbows him in his chest, and the referee acts blind.
One thing you can say about Abdi is
Monotelli all over again, man. This guy, no, man, we got robbed. I don't care. We've been robbed many, many times. We got robbed even against Napoli when we faced them. What's his name? When we were with Fonseca, we got robbed. That should have never been a 2-0. We should have whooped them. But he just flipping implanted Allegri style tactics. No, man, we've been robbed too many times for me. But we move in it. It's all because of Redbird at the end of the day, anyway. So
next. Toyotaz says, oh God, not Leao live streaming now. Seems like every pro athlete is moving to that nowadays. I mean, he's probably like, honestly, Leao's probably thinking about his future beyond football already. He's not trying to be one of those people who like wait too late to develop a following and they're not even famous or popular anymore, and then it's like really hard to break through as a streamer. He's trying to do it early. Like
you have to think about it, Liao. He's doing rapping. Like, he's got a good career in rapping, probably. Has a good contract with AC Milan, steady income. Does fashion modeling with flipping skirts and little girl shoes
a hustler.
and whatnot.
He's a hustler. I'll give him that.
Like, my guy's if
we're being honest,
he be out there. Like,
if we're being completely honest about it, even though it pisses me off as a Milan fan who wants him super focused on Milan at all times, for being honest, this is someone who's a multi-talented person. Like, he's just a multi-talented individual. Some people are just jocks. Like, Tonali's a jock. Tonali's going to be focused on football and his family. He's just a straight footballing jock. But Leao is just a more overall, like, talented individual. He has a lot of talents, I guess.
Like, Leao be doing his thing. Like, that's on period. Like, he be doing his shit. Like, he be putting on them nice, like, skirts. Like,
all right. Abdi, talk normal, bro, please. Pete says, Abdi, who has the best midfield in the league?
He has the best midfield in the league.
They're asking you questions directly. Answer.
Yeah, easy. Napoli. Without a shadow of a doubt, Napoli. That's not even like they have so many.
Who has the second best midfield in the league?
That's a good question.
Abdi, the first player that came to your mind when you said Napoli has hands down the best midfield in the league was McTominay. You just shadowed him 5 minutes ago.
No.
You contradicting motherfucker.
No, I said that he was trash at United, not Napoli. What are you talking about?
You said he's a trash player. And now he's the first player that comes to mind when you're describing the best midfield in the league. No, you caught yourself in a web now, my friend. These are rookie errors. These are white belt associate's degree errors.
Listen, what's his name? I said at United he was trash. Napoli he was sick. Napoli 100% the best midfield in the league. Second place, boy, I'll give it to Juventus. Probably Juventus.
Juventus?
Yeah, with Mithilin Thuram, how fast he is, Lucatelli, solid. Yeah, I definitely give that to, and they have cute minors. Nah, I'll give it to Juventus second. Like, they got legs in that midfield. Third place, probably Milan.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. What's wrong?
What'd you say?
Yeah, I said number one, best midfield in the league, hands down Napoli. Number two
who was third?
Juve. He was third. Milan.
Yeah.
I think now.
Who?
Milan. Us.
I thought I heard you incorrectly. Where's Inter on your list?
Yeah. Inter. They're nothing special, man. Like, they're old now. Like, they finished in my eyes. Like, you don't go to a Champions League final and get fisted 5-0. Nah,
every season, Milan fans in August, Inter's finished. Inter's gonna go broke. Their owners are gonna liquidate them. Every season, bro.
No.
Inter looks shit every season, bro. Milan fans in August say that. Oh my lord!
Can I tell you something?
Every season, bro.
We ended with one. We ended with a trophy at the end. They ended with zero. Not Inter. Like, let's not be around the bush. They're not all that. I don't think their midfield is that good. I'll give them that. Probably. Now, I'm not saying nothing about their attack neither. No. I don't care about Inter. No, next. Move on.
All right. How much of that is objective, and how much of that is being a Milan fan and hating Inter?
I see it as objective. Being as raw as can be. I don't care.
Oh Lord. All right. Let's try and get through these comments, dude. There's so many comments. We're sorry, guys. There's a lot in here.
Yeah, man.
Can you click on comments too, Abdi? Do you have are you logged into?
Doesn't seem like it. No.
All right. I'm cooking. Toyo Taz, money balling is what a mid-table club does. Absolutely. Modric is the only solid part of the team. Yeah, I'd say so. Unfortunate that we couldn't get him at like 37 or something, like some type of longevity. But it is what it is, man. You can't say no to Modric at any age. Roy, Marshall, harder going to Rennes. Just came out now. Pete says skip. Toyotaz says, I had high hopes for Jimenez, but he's been a major flop thus far. At this point, it doesn't matter who we get. We're not winning much with this management. Yeah.
Oh no, man! Come on, Jimenez. Just give him time, man. We see this season genuinely. Like,
I don't know, man. Jimenez, he's mid. Pete, ROC is going to get an injury at home making TikTok videos with his sister. That's true. He's going to literally get a manicure and injure himself getting a manicure. Swap Fofana with SMS. Ooh, that's a great idea from Roy here.
So,
Swap Fofana with SMS. I would do that.
100%.
I would do it. SMS
In a
this
second.
summer. This summer, it's been fun kind of watching these Saudi teams because they've been involved in a lot of friendlies with
Yeah, man,
major
they've been
European
crazy.
clubs. Bro, SMS has been world class, dude. SMS is still phenomenal. Still a great player.
100%. I'll take him any day over for that shit guy.
I agree with that. I would do that. I would do a direct swap, honestly. SMS's quality, I don't care about his age or what league he's coming from. His overall quality and intelligence is just so much higher than Fofana's. It's not even funny. You can have the French national team midfielder who's younger and playing in a better league for the same price as SMS. I'm fine with that. I don't care. Next comment. I'm making some notes.
You just go through the more relevant comments that have validity.
I personally like going through all the comments. I don't like people having to waste their time typing if they're not going to feature in the show, but I am I'm about to eat though, so because I try to think about it as if I'm a fan, like I would have liked for my comment to be read. Roy says, sup, Peter. Toyo says, oh my God, please no Rabiot. Rabiot is a cancer, Defensive Dynamo says. Then Milan have to deal with his mom and his agent, true, which is the worst. Friendrup would be a nice signing. I agree with that. We can add Friendrup to this midfield. I think maybe we have a potential top 3 midfield. Top 3 midfield, you think? You add Friendrup to that midfield?
I'll be honest again, don't know much about him. Do not know much about him.
I mean, he's been playing in Serie A for a while now.
When we played against him, didn't he score like a own goal or something? I don't know, man. I don't know much about him. I think I watched the game for maybe when they were playing against Inter, I might have seen him like he was like a machine or I don't know much about him. I'll be so real with you. I don't watch Serie S like that. I'll be real. I don't watch it.
Well, Hans is really high on this player.
And maybe he might be good.
Some other scouts in our chat are high on this player, so I trust them. I trust their opinion. If I'm being honest, I haven't watched him a lot either, but I trust the people in the Rossoneri TV chat more than I trust anyone else. To be honest, like they've been pretty spot on with player analysis and Milan analysis. So,
all right, yeah, we'll go with it.
Dynamo, yeah, he has great midfield defensive stats. Yeah, I mean, we still need a defensive midfielder. Like, we still don't have we still don't have one, dude. The one thing we've needed the most for like 3 or 4 seasons now, we don't have still. It's crazy. We still don't have a defensive midfielder, dude.
I mean, Richie is.
Fofana's doing his best box-to-box midfielder impression, so it's not him, obviously. ROC is ROC. ROC gets bodied by Chelsea teenagers.
When I was watching him versus Chelsea, bro, he was good. He was the only bright person in that midfield. Like, he was running.
Yeah, until the 50th minute, and then 55th minute onwards, he was getting bullied by kids. He was getting bullied by 17-year-old Chelsea kids from the 55th minute onwards.
He got tired. It's pre-season, man. Why are you being so negative? And I mean, would you say we're being negative? I don't think we're being negative. I think
I
we're
don't think so
trying to
either.
manage expectations. Me personally, Anatole, if you don't know, me personally, I was saying the most outrageous shit last season, and I paid the price in the most harshest way possible to finish eighth.
You
So,
see, that's why we respect Abdi here. That's why we
and
platform fans like Abdi, because
isn't
he's not so
honest,
deluded and egotistical that he's going to pretend that he was right and that everything went great. And like he actually learns some lessons and takes that and
bruh,
informs himself for future opinions. Not completely, of course, but enough.
bruh.
Whereas other people have been dead fucking wrong and they're loud and arrogant about it. And they still talk with authority on the subject matter after being so incredibly wrong about everything. And it's the arrogance, it's the
Mm.
ego, it's the lack of humility that they feel at all for being so fucking wrong that really bothers me, honestly. And that's why we fuck with Abdi. Abdi's not trying to make the same mistake he made last season and jump up and down and go crazy because we made some signings. We ended up 8th place, and they did this exact same thing last summer. Let's calm down. Calm down.
I'll be real with you. You don't even know the amount of like positivity I want to shout right now, but I gotta contain it, man. Like low key.
You don't want to look like a clown again, bro. I feel you. It's not good looking like that, bro. I can't believe my boy Eric predicted that we would be 8th place in the summer last summer, and he was spot on. That's actually crazy.
No way.
He might be the only human being on earth that predicted that. Seriously.
Fair enough. But I mean, Morocco, I believe the winter we need one more centre back in Richie, going a little under the radar. Jashari, Modric, Leao, Pulisic, Salamakis has developed nicely, and most importantly, Allegri. Oh, I mean, look, the winter. He seems solid. Serie A experience. Richie, we know what we're getting with him. Baller. Jashari, question mark. Modric, baller. Leao, meh, circumstantial. He can either have a stinker like last season or ball out this season. Pulisic, solid. Salamakis, in the UK we call people like Salamakis techie. He is what you call a techie baller. This guy is straight like
He's
he's
very techie. I agree with that.
so techie on the ball. Like this
Very
guy,
techie.
5-star skill moves at his finest.
I like his personality a lot too. I'm not gonna lie. I like his
Yeah,
personality.
yeah, he's a good baller and has developed nicely. And Allegri,
Also, just
yeah,
seems like a just a cool, fun guy to be around too.
exactly.
And
Like Loro,
there's something to be said about the vibes characteristic too in a
100%.
team.
Like he knows Milan. Like he's been here for a while, and it seems like he's staying now. Because usually last season he was doing sick under Fonseca, even though Fonseca put him as a left back. But we moved. But anyway, he was doing good. Bam, gets sold off to Roma, but balls out at Roma. And then before that it was Bologna. I'm pretty sure. Like, no man, he's solid. Salamakis is solid. And then yeah, we have Allegri. Allegri, bruv. I don't want to talk about him, man. I'm tired of him. He's already tired me out. Oh, you're just talking about this guy. It tires me, man. His style of football doesn't seem to have changed. But I hope Allegri, please, Allegri, please bring some joy in my life.
Ale-
Please be a
uh,
Scudetto.
I think Allegri is another coin toss. It could be like
His track record. People keep saying he's proven. All right, cool. But what has he done in these
how
past
proven is he really? I mean,
season? What
he was
he won a
proven a
Coppa
long time ago with Juve, but he hasn't been proven any time since.
Okay, they're gonna say he won a Coppa Italia with his Juve last season. Okay, and what the hell did he do in that flipping Coppa Italia final?
Yeah,
He
and
sat
honestly,
back the whole time. He put me to sleep.
eighth place trash Milan could have won a Coppa Italia last season too. So winning a Coppa Italia is insane.
It was against Atalanta. Look, it was against Atalanta, a good side. But what did he do? He scored one lucky goal and sat back the entire time. I remember watching that final.
Oh yeah,
I fell asleep on everything. I fell asleep. I conked out. I woke up with my phone in my face, like drooling everywhere. Bro, he put me to sleep. Pause. Balls. Yeah, Allegri put me to sleep. I'll be so real. Like, nah, he killed me that day. I remember. How was I up for a final? Coppa Italia final and I fall asleep.
Against Atalanta
Nah.
too, and your Juve. Loro says,
You sure you
Rock,
got a
I
red
believe
card?
in De Winter. We need
Yeah,
one more CB. Enrici
I already
going a
read that.
little under the radar. Jashari, Modric, Leao, Salamakers. Pulisic, Salamakers have developed
I already
nicely,
read
and
that.
importantly, Allegri. Okay. You read that comment?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. I was like, wait a second. Sounds like I heard that
Nah,
before.
you can click on them and I'll just read them out.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. Thanks, man.
But you know, yeah, averages over 120 tackles over the past 4 seasons. I think they talk
That's,
about Fendrip.
yeah.
Yeah, Fairs. Next, Bulldog. Mm-hmm. It will take a Jafari at least a season or two to get fully integrated to Serie A. Maybe, yeah, he could turn out like a Rangers, take a season just to have a feel of the Serie A, then pop off the next season. Or maybe he will take 2 seasons, or maybe he might not show up at all and he might be a flop.
I mean, the
We don't
fact the
know.
fact that he couldn't look good against Body is, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
If
the
you're a
pace.
truly world class midfielder, it's impossible to look
Yeah.
bad against Body.
No, no,
Impossible.
no, no. He's not world class. Look, let's not get it twisted. When Reinders came to the club, was he world class? Hell no, he wasn't. He was a nobody from flipping Netherlands with a comb over. We didn't know who the hell he was. But hey ho, he turned out to be world class and get employed by flipping Guardiola himself. So I don't know, Jashari. We have to reserve our judgment with him. I feel like, but I'll be real. That price tag is a bit mental.
Yeah,
31
yeah.
million.
Reinders was so much
Aye, aye,
cheaper.
aye. Nah,
Yeah, Reinders was so
that's
much
crazy.
cheaper. True.
Next mid-role player. I think it's what Shari, maybe.
Yeah, he might be. He might be just I mean, healthy Benacer is better.
Ooh,
Healthy Benacer is probably better, or
ooh, I think healthy Benacer right now. Benacer's not even bad, It's just he's always injured. Um,
like is
you know,
Jashari that much better than Benacer? Like, I don't
but Benacer is a ball winner, man. That guy is like a healthy Benacer probably is better
know. Yeah.
right now, because you don't know with Shari.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck last year's Theo. What the hell, man?
Saying
Same.
names at me.
When we were talking about Theo Hernandez. Yeah, man.
At me.
Paul,
Say, call
Paul,
him out.
especially man, I cannot believe Paul. Like Paul, if you're hearing this, I like you. I liked most of your takes. Yeah, but that shit with Theo Hernandez was absolute bullshit. Like that guy, he won us that Super Copa. You remember that Super Copa against Inter? 2-0 down, getting raped. He turns around, what's his name? Scores a free kick, runs down the line, makes a killer pass to Pulisic. And what's his name? The game against Feyenoord, he was the only reason why he got that red card was because he was the only guy attacking for us.
Yep.
Theo Hernandez is written in Milan, our top goal scoring defender. Never flipping forget that. And he compared him to Calabria. Disgusting. And even in the other group chat, Floki and no, 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 no. Theo Hernandez slander has got to stop. Because at the end of the day, when he was winning those tackles against Napoli in the flipping semi-final of Champions League, everyone was screaming his name and glazing him, getting on their knees, slopping all over him. Theo Hernandez, now legend, absolute amazing guy, man. Love
Yeah,
him.
Paul was in the chat today talking shit on Teo, by the way.
Nah, yeah, I know, man. That was crazy. Stupid though can't hold Theo's jock straps. 100%, he should eat his jock straps. How's about that? That's all he's flipping deserves. Eat that shit. It looks like he's joining Atalanta. Who are you talking about? Friendry?
Maybe.
Probably. Is Modric, Fofana, Jashari, ROC the best midfield in Serie A? Hell no, they're not. What the fuck? You tripping, man? Like, hell no, they're not. They're probably like a strong third, I would say. Like, including Musa and Bondo as well. So it's like, yeah, we're probably third. Josh, no. That is That's why we tried to get harder to fans think they're trying to replace Jimenez. That's why we tried to get harder to. Oh, is it that guy I was talking about, that John Harder guy or whatever? When we're not getting rid of replacing Jimenez, he's here to stay. No, I'm not a fan of it. You can go to the next one. No, I'm not a fan of Allegri. He makes me hate football. 100%. Yeah, Roy is not. He's not a fan of Allegri. He just agrees that he has a good pedigree in the Serie A. But no, he stinks. Football stinks. Like, for a guy to quit, like my brother literally stopped watching AC Milan because of how crap Allegri made Milan. Your next comment. On every transfer is 50-50 by definition. Either players going to be good for the club or not. No, I don't necessarily agree with that. I think that in regards to when we were talking about Boniface, as in it couldn't be a 50-50 deal. Look, mm, you're right in a sense whereby, yes, most transfers are 50-50, but hey, if you go and get proven, look, if you go and sign Rodri right now, is that 50-50? Hell fucking no, it's not. It's probably 70-30, 80-20, 90-10, because we know he's a Ballon d'Or level player. If we go and get prime Neymar, that's a 90%, like 10% chance that flops. If you go ahead and get proven players, you won't have to worry about letting it be 50-50. AC Milan was never a club that goes for 50-50 signings. We only went for proven, but guess what? Now we're trash. Fuck this fucking stupid Redbird. Oh, whatever, man. People were super glazing Morata. What's the name? Morata in August. Me personally, I don't remember people glazing. I mean, who possibly can glaze Morata? I can't think off the top of my head anyone that can. He's washed. He's halas. Maybe for his experience, people are glazing him. But hey, as far as I'm concerned, he's pretty trash.
I remember Floki was glazing like crazy. He's like,
Oh, of
he's the
course.
captain of Spain, and he won the Euros with Spain, and he was going crazy. He was so excited to
And
get back. We only got him for 13 mil. Like, he thought that was a great deal.
what did he do for Spain? Yeah,
He was useless.
on that, mate. He was useless, and he was fucking useless. Now Walker is done. Yeah, now he is. Unfortunately, the best right back in the world has faded. It's sad, but we move. Walker didn't want anything to do with Milan. Probably.
That's
My
true.
guy was at City. He was at City winning trebles. He was part
That's
of a treble winning team. Why the hell would he get us?
As
That's
soon as
sad.
you saw how shit we were, he never
Yeah,
said
he was what?
he never said another positive thing about Milan again after.
Exactly. Hell no. Yeah. Bad after bad performances. I think they're talking about Walker there. Not necessarily, man. He was good for a spell. Like, he came in the derby day and locked up DeMarco. So Walker came to Milan to promote his podcast. But we're a stepping stone. I think we know that, like, Archie Brown didn't want us. That sums up our club literally in a couple of words. We suck. Walker came to bang the Milan models. Probably. Well, he cheats on his wife, doesn't he? Walker, that guy's a proper chopper, as you call him in the UK. He's a chopper. Uh, he proper gets in there with models. Emerson Royal, fake Brazilian. Oh, I don't know what he is. Is he Brazilian, Roy? I mean, Rock. Is he? You tell me.
No, he's Dominican.
Probably, or Mexican, or whatever. Anything that can speak Spanish, maybe. We move. Fulani is a fucking boat. Boniface. I think that was his name. Boniface. Boniface. Good one, good one. It was got Forza Maldini report 100%. Forza Maldini every time. Every bumper clock time, mate. Alright? Yeah, get with the program. Don't worry, Maldini coming back when the conduct Galliani returns. Who's Galliani again? Totally forgot. Is he, you guys were talking about him in the group chat, weren't you?
Oh my God, Abdi,
It's like a legend of the club or something.
you didn't just say that. What's
I'll
wrong
be
with
real,
you?
man. Bro, I don't know Milan's history like that. I
Oh
started
my God,
fully
you're
watching
literally such
Milan
a
in
virgin. Holy shit!
2021. Bro, you move, man. Hey, it's not my fault. I was born late.
He's our legendary sporting director who won everything with Berlusconi, dude. El Condor.
Oh, really?
Galliani, the bald guy. He wears the big yellow ties. You seen him?
Oh, and he's come back to Milan.
Dude, he's been at Monza. Berlusconi bought Monza and he went there with him. And then Berlusconi died, obviously, but he stayed on. And there's rumors that he's coming back. I don't know what happened to those rumors, though. They kind of died down a bit.
What? Well, why would he ever come back? Hey, like, we're trash. Why would he ever tarnish his name?
I mean, he's probably super old and washed. We're taking him off the unemployment line. That's what we do now.
Because we do that, yeah, with Tare and everything, yeah.
And algorithms are telling them that if Forlani is going to make all the decisions, you need a bunch of figureheads and scapegoats with name recognition and respect from Milan fans to avoid getting them pissed off, basically. Hey, if we're going to make Forlani the decision maker, let's surround him with people that Milan fans can't be mad at. That's what they're doing.
Real and Messias are fake Brazilians. 100%.
Messias is better than Chukwueze.
100%. He actually is better than Chukwueze. I'll give him that.
Even with the stem cell injection.
Even with the stem cell injection. Boniface got Maradona's ACL as a replacement. What do you mean? Boniface 20. What's you talking about? I'm quite sure what you're talking about there, Senior Green. Sorry.
Boniface 20? Oh, yeah. Is there Origi 20, but Boniface 20 this time?
Maybe, man. Push is playing with the corn in Jerry's shit now.
Ew! Partial! You savage. Ew.
What the hell is that?
He had it in there. Fuck Pulisic too.
Fuck Pulisic too. Brother, what's this guy talking about? Hey. Slander on Pulisic's name is not tolerated. It is not part of the community guidelines in this channel. Please let this be the last and final warning, sir.
He's playing with the corn and Gary's shit. Oh my god, that is fucking.
That one's funny, but hey. Pulisic,
I love that he threw in fuck Pulisic too for no reason.
What was that about? This guy's schizophrenia. What the hell? No man's quite. How can you just turn around and say F Pulisic?
Oh, mama sway. He's playing with the corn. That's so nasty and funny at the same time, man.
There's a wild rumor that Tare has been in touch with Benjamin Pavard of Inter. His wife is from the same city as Tare, and there have been leaks of a potential secret communications. Lol, what are they dating?
Oh wow, is that how he's justifying the affair? Oh, we're just secretly communicating with each other about transferring.
Well, he's bamboozling her brain behind the scenes. Oh god, Tare is a real savage.
Tade got caught talking to his wife, and then he had to make up some lie about coming to Milan. Anyways, Pavard's kind of washed and wasn't really a main starter for Inter. So
don't get it twisted. Pavard is a sick player.
He's a good player, and he's a Milan fan. He's just washed and injury prone. So no thanks.
He's not a Milan fan if he plays for Inter.
If we went and snatched like Bisek, like some other bit part defender that is still young and like developable, then I'd be like, oh yeah, that's a win for us, grabbing someone like that underneath Inter's nose. But getting a guy who keeps doing 1-year contracts and like is old and washed and injury prone, like I'm not really gonna like be like, oh, look at that, look what we did to Inter. Like, nah, that's not gonna be that good of a look for us, to be honest. Even though I like the player and I think he's a really quality player.
All hail the great Kratos, the all-knowing.
I love it. We got to get him. So Kratos is on the job in Germany right now, so he was unable to join. Yeah. But that little blow up, go to minute 150, 1 hour and 55 minutes from the stream that Lyre joined, and start the stream from that point. Oh my God, that was classic King Kong versus Godzilla Lyre versus Roy, angry siblings fighting. It was so fucking top-notch content quality, Milan quality. Just go watch that. Just go watch 2 minutes of that starting at 1 hour 55 minutes and tell me that's not the best content you've heard in the Milan universe from any channel over the last
Something
6 months.
spicy, man. This is the only channel that has spice, you know,
The only one.
has something going. Hey, right.
The only other spice was like, and it wasn't even spice. It was Martino and Matt Santangelo talking about Camarda and whether or not Redbird
Yeah.
would sell him, which is like, obviously Redbird would sell Camarda if a good offer came in, which is what Matt was saying. And then Martino got mad. He's like, they wouldn't do that. And I was like, that was like, and it was such like a, bro, it was like throwing cotton balls at each other. But when Roy and Lyre fight, bro, dude,
No, do you don't remember?
I'm
when we used to
genuinely
interview-
concerned that if they were in person, they might actually fight. They might come to
I swear, like,
fisticuffs. They
like,
might stab each other.
not too long ago, I was watching what's his name, the stream with where we lost 5-1 to Inter, and Martino came in and Royce started going, "Your face in the back."
Stop lying about me, man. Oh, that was good. That was so good.
He came on here. He came on the stream with the smoke. He just came guns blazing. Oh my days.
So, yo, that was peak.
prime wrestler TV,
That was
but that was
peak,
amazing.
Peak
Yo,
Milan
didn't
content.
that stream? Hey, didn't that stream go on for like 5 hours straight
Yeah.
or something like that? I just remember Martino screaming when you had your face in the background, just smiling.
Oh yeah, I was on that stream. Oh yeah, I was on that stream, just fucking smirking the whole time. Oh, that was quality.
We used to bring that shit back, man. Anyway, Forza Soccer, yeah.
Chris, Forza Soccer.
Oh,
Laura
I
says,
was
by
thinking-
the way, not saying that
Mm.
rumor is true. Quite the opposite, pointing out the creativity for fake news from some so-called journalists. Oh yeah, so I think some people are saying, oh, this stuff about Boniface in Leverkusen and the coach and the players and blah blah is all just made up Corriere dello Sport, like talking shit about Milan. It's actually been confirmed by German-based journalists as well that all of this stuff was true. So I don't know, man. Sounds like it's true. Definitely sounds like a problem.
100%.
Sounds like a problem. So, I don't get how these people talk out of two sides of their mouth, bro. As soon as that news hit, these guys were like, this is great news. Our striker should be an asshole. We want assholes like that to ruffle feathers and make our team stop being a bunch of pussies. Out of one side of their mouth, they said that. And then as soon as they saw Roy start sharing that news that he was a problem, since these guys have Roy derangement syndrome, they have RDS, they started coming out saying, this is fake news and this is fake and Corriere dello Sport never talk truth about Milan. Like literally 1 second they loved the news because it meant our striker was an asshole. And then the next second, once the RDS hit, they were like, this news is actually totally fake. And how dumb are you to believe this news? It's like, bro, you just completely flip-flopped your opinion in a matter of seconds. And the only thing that's changed is RDS. All right, I'm gonna go for another maybe like 10 minutes or so, and then I gotta go to the gym. Try and get through all these comments, and then go hit the gym.
Right.
Roy says, "No bad blood between me and Lyre. Two brothers shouting at each other. Nothing else. Kratos is a rough cookie. Oh, we know. I love it, dude.
100%. That's
How good is
amazing.
it when they fight?
But they were just going at it. Literally, I turn off my phone, come back, and I see the stream, and they're still going at it. That's some real shit, right?
Shut the fuck up, bitch."
It's so chaotic. They just started speaking on top of each other. No,
I love it. And whenever one of them tries to show contrition and tries to like be compromising, they they remember that no, it's more fun to fight instead, and then they go back to the fight.
Oh my days! Just
Lyra starts saying things that were in agreement with Roy, but Roy was just like, "Nah, I'm not hearing none of that. Shut the fuck up, retard. Stupid bitch."
Goodness me.
That shit was so good. And then Lyre literally he caught the drift and he was like, "Yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna say compromising shit anymore. Fuck you." Oh, I love it. We gotta get Lyre on more streams, bro. Kratos. We gotta get Kratos in more streams. And also he's the only one that gets Roy to become Godzilla. So it's like perfect. Like they're a good combination.
No, Paul. If Paul was here on this live stream, I guarantee you Roy would make time just to come on this live.
The problem with Roy, the problem with Paul is that he's a keyboard warrior. So like he acts like that in the chat, but then on the lives, he's a totally different personality.
Oh,
yeah, it's unfortunate. If he kept that same chat energy in the live, he would be pretty good content.
Bro, it would be amazing. Him and Roy going at is the funniest shit ever. Unprovoked. Paul just tell him, shut the fuck up.
You're a U6 coach.
Yo.
You're a grocery store bagger. How did he find out Paul worked at a grocery store? Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, that shit is top tier. If they brought that same energy into the live stream, that would be pretty good too. Not gonna lie.
Flipping amazing, man. I said, Paul needs to keep that same energy, man. Come on.
He turns into a shrinking violet, and then if it does get a little heated, he runs. He like runs out of the live. He like leaves the live.
Oh my days! Paul, you're from the London, bro. You gotta stand your ground, bro.
Italian Mike said, "We are so used to shit that we think Tade is doing miracles." Damn, yeah. Like our standards are so low now, dude. Our standards are so low that when the coach says he wants to keep a defender and then they go and sell that defender, we glaze that. That's how low our standards are. Our standards are so fucking low. Allegri says, I want to keep Chow. We sell Chow, and everyone's like, yes, we made money off of a player sale. And then these same people 2 weeks later, we are in desperate need of a center back. We're in desperate need, especially of a ball-playing center back. Like, bro, I swear to God, I don't think I'm a human being, bro. Like, I think evolution skipped some of these people, bro. Like,
you think so?
I think so. I think there's some genetic things that go on at like the DNA level.
Neanderthals.
Yeah, like some part of the genome is not clicking, bro. Because literally, just the Correo dello Sport Boniface thing I just told you, like literally within the same day, saying the opposite of their original, like just to fit an agenda, and then now there's like literally saying Allegri should be able to get the players he wants and blah blah blah. And then they go and sell the one center back he said he wanted to keep. And now we're like, that is the best. Look at him selling Chow and making money. And then 2 weeks later, we really need a ball-playing center back. We seriously need – if we were serious, we would get another center back. Like, bro, you guys are just twisting yourselves into fucking pretzels in every single shape imaginable. Like, do you not see yourself? Like, you're just a Redbird dick sucker, bro. Just a Redbird dick sucker. And a Milan fangirl. You're a combination of Redbird dick sucker, Milan fangirl, and suffering from like groupthink. Milan content channel group. Those three things are happening at the same time, and you're not realizing it.
Well, the Redbird sluts. Damn.
Redbird sluts. Gary's boys.
100%.
Read this one, Abdi.
Well, Roy, just so you know, Tade is heavily criticized by Albanians ever since he accepted the job in those conditions. So Lariat's opinions probably have nothing to do with that. Damn. What?
Well, our opinion is that Tade is a scapegoat. He is here to take the blame because Forlani is under so much heat and pressure. And Forlani put that pressure on himself. He's the one that came out and said, I make all the decisions. No decisions are made without me. Everything goes through me. He is the one that came out and said that. So when he drew so much heat to himself, they were like, fuck, we actually have to shield this weasel because he's the only guy keeping Elliott off of our back, and he is the guy who makes the decisions, and he keeps fucking up. So we need to put someone who's an actual sporting director to shield this fucking weasel, and that's Tade.
Yeah, I mean, look, Tade, if he had any real like power, he would have kept Tiao, because Allegri wanted. He would have kept Reinders. He would have kept Theo Hernandez. But hey ho, he was overrided. He was told, "Hey, shut the hell up.
100%.
You a little boy to me. You a little boy to me. Sit in the corner."
Seriously,
And he went ahead and
listen,
did his
if
own thing.
Allegri went to Tade and said, I want to keep this defender, and we sold that defender a week and a half later, Tade is not in charge. That is just, Tade is not in charge.
Exactly. He's just, he's the middleman. He's just the middle. He
just
told
the middle.
Allegri, yeah, you want to keep Tiao, no problem. Let me talk to Daddy Forlani for a second. Yeah, Daddy Forlani, hey, we want to keep Tiao. No, I don't give a shit. Shut the fuck up and tell him no. Yeah, he said no. All right, no problem.
Yep.
Bang, gone. Yeah, that's just how it works. We move though.
Mm-hmm. Roy
No, I
says,
genuinely feel Lariat has been absent for so long. He's a little bit misinformed, possibly. Yeah, it doesn't seem like Lariat,
no.
Maybe.
Well, if Laird's going to contribute big opinions, which is the only type of opinion he knows how to have because he's a big thinker, to his credit, he's going to have to catch up on things. Like he didn't know who we played. He didn't know we had a game. He didn't watch any of the games. He didn't even know we were in like preseason. Like he has no idea. He's been super busy and whatever doing things. So Laird legitimately has no idea what the fuck is going on. So I think he needs to catch up before he gives big opinions. The only problem is he's not caught up and he only has big opinions. So that's what's gonna. So Laird, when you come here, Laird, the first thing I'm going to ask you is, and you'll probably listen to this later, but I'm going to ask you this when you come on, is I want you to clarify your statement when you said, if we do better than 8th, that's a big improvement from the team last season. Bro, Laird, what the fuck was that comment? Because we were in the Champions League last season. We were in multiple competitions last season. So for you to say improving from 8th is proof that the team improved, how so? We're up. We're playing under totally different conditions this season, where we're only in one competition, other than Coppa Italia. So the conditions have changed.
Listen, sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. Listen, I gotta go. Yeah, it's been a good stream. I gotta dust out. It's getting late over here. Gotta hit the haystacks.
Thanks
It's bedtime, boys. All right. See you guys later, man.
See you in the next one. Buddy.
All right, no worries.
All right, sounds good. All right, let me get through the rest of these comments here, and then it's time for me to go to the GM. Lauro, but it's worth mentioning that I enjoyed a little bit of disagreement and different point of views here and there. It's only healthy. Yeah, for sure. I mean, listen, Milan starts to do well. Some of these new players start to perform well. Like, we're not going to deny reality. Like, it's just we're not going to live in a hypothetical reality where everything's hunky-dory and roses. And, like, we're not going to make that mistake that everyone else made last summer when we were sounding the alarms last summer and everyone's like, fuck you and your negativity. Your channel sucks. Fuck you guys. And then we ended up 8th. And having an embarrassing season. So the fact that people aren't like giving flowers where they're due and they're still trying to just call this channel negative and whatever is like so, it's just nasty behavior, bro. Honestly, it's just ego. It's just no humility whatsoever. Imagine getting everything wrong last year and then coming here this summer and acting like you're a fucking genius and that we're just being negative. Like, after you got everything wrong at this exact same time last year and we're calling us negative and we ended up 8th. It's like, you would think they'd be like, yo, you guys were right, our bad. Like, we're not going to get as hyped this time around. Nope. It's fuck you assholes. You're a bunch of negative pieces of shit. I'm going to make the exact same mistake I made last season because I'm a dick rider and I'm a proud dick rider. That's what it looks like to me. It's what separates this channel from others anyway. Yep. Yeah, you need disagreement. You need different flavors. You need to hear different voices. Honestly, the other channels, they blend together too much. I like Milan related content. I like Serie A content. I like any footballing content. Like I follow everyone. I watch pretty much everyone's videos when I get the chance. I work remotely. I get to listen to podcasts like while I work. So it's good. Like I like the stream of content. Um but like it just blends together too much sometimes, if I'm being honest. I know that the way that they produce the content is a little different, but the opinions are pretty much groupthink, pretty much all the same. So that's where it's like I actually really look forward to Rossoneri TV episodes for that reason. Even as like a contributor who does some of the lives, I'm a fan. Like I like listening in on, bro, a Roy and Lair fight, pull out, drag out, knockdown fight is better than hours and hours and hours of content from other channels that is just blended together, regurgitated, same bullshit over and over again. That like few minutes is better than all of that combined, like by far. God damn. In terms of entertainment value, holy shit. That is top tier. Roy, yeah, disagreement is welcome here. That's right. And we disagree in the chat too. We disagree here on lives. We disagree in the chat. Like we have disagreements, and we're not afraid to hash out those disagreements live in front of an audience. It's authentic that way. AC Milan will be the Invincibles this year. Peach emoji, peach emoji, peach emoji. Senor Green says, who knows? I hope you're right. That would be crazy. Imagine Allegri shithousery. And Napoli and Inter are just so focused on European competition. Roma and Gasparini isn't gelling because he doesn't have his type of players that he likes. And we just find a way to just sneak through. Fiorentina, I think, has a decent team as well, but the coach is already like saying things about his team not being good enough. So that would be insane. That is so unlikely, but put money on it, man. You'll be a millionaire. No one's talking about Juve. That is unusual. Oh shit. Fuck. You're right. Wow. I'm totally forgetting about Juve. Totally forgetting about Juve. I don't even know what to say about Juve, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know. They're a toss up for me. I don't have a strong opinion on Juve one way or the other, to be honest. I've been following more of Roma, Napoli, and Inter and what they're doing, to be honest. But Juve has Jonathan David. I think they're going to keep Susan. That's Vlahovic for people who don't know. That's his nickname in the chat. They have a good midfield and have added pieces. I always loved Kefren Turam and thought we should have gotten him. We should have had both Turams here. Like Maldini was on both of those guys. And we missed out on both. Yeah, they might be good. I don't know what their defense is looking like right now, to be honest, though. I got to look closer at them to make an informed opinion about them. Raul says, hello, chat. What's up, Raul? Long time no see, you guys. No. Yes. Long time no see. What's up, Raul? Still with the same icon with Ibra. I like it with the smoke. What's up? What's up? Hello, hello. What's up, Raul? Thanks for joining. Good to see your name, your icon, and your message. Welcome. Senor Green, Juve has Redbird sporting director from Toulouse. He's another spreadsheet maggot. He's going to destroy Juve with his algorithm. Ooh. All right. Starting to fill in the gaps in what I know about Juve. That's not a good sign. I will say they brought Toulouse up from the second division to the first division, but then it all went to shit after that, pretty much. I didn't know that. Thanks, Senor Green, for letting us know. I bet you no one has said that or learned that in any other Milan content channel. Nobody knows that. You heard it here first. You heard this news here first and nowhere else. Really, Senor Green. Uh-oh. Juve. Uh-oh. They've got American money ballers in their management. Uh-oh.
No bueno. Juve apparently are signing Zagrova from Lille. He was a target of Conte for a long last time, for a long time last season, and I am curious how he will fit in Serie A. Having said that, I don't believe in Tudor at all. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't like Tudor, and some people swear that he's underrated. So I don't have a strong opinion one way or the other, to be honest. I'm more into Milan. Zagrova, I mean, again, if Conte likes someone, that's usually a pretty good sign. That is the only reason I have literally even 0.0001% in the back of my subconscious thought that Musa's not completely, utterly shit is because Conte was looking at him. If that rumor was true, if and only if that rumor was true. If not, he is complete and utter trash and shit, dog shit. Raul, hey Roy. Roy's listening. Same old story, but good to see you guys talking about this. Yes, sir. That's right. It must be said. It must be screamed from the mountaintops. We shall not allow Redbird dick sucking, Milan fangirling for another summer market again. We shall not do that here. And we will call it out anywhere that it exists. I'm sorry. We just can't stop ourselves. We can't. We can't. Not until people are snapped from this delusion and start calling shit out for what it is. Until that happens, this is the vibe you're going to get. Camille is his name. Camille, that's the guy at Toulouse who was, oh God, who's at Juve now as their sporting director. Oof. Yeah, he was all Redbird in spreadsheets. Look it up. Camille. Go look it up, everyone. For Juve fans who may be a fan of this channel or listen in at some point to this channel, go look up Camille. We apologize in advance that we are even associated with this piece of shit who I'm sure is going to ruin your club just like these pieces of shit are ruining ours. Sorry in advance. Sorry that our cancer has spread to your club. We're so sorry about that. Champions of Italy, Andre Gibson says. We're champions of Italy. We're champions of the United States. We're champions of Europe. We are champions of the world, obviously. Our trophy cabinet next season is going to be fucking bursting at the seams. Bursting at the seams. Now that we panic loaned Boniface as our only other striker option than Jimenez, we are literally going to win it all. All of it. All of it. Every country should just stay home during the World Cup because we already won that shit. We already won the World Cup. Roy says, breaking news, Fulham are very close to signing Chukwueze. I did see that. Chukwueze is very close to going to the Premier League to some, or is that Premier League or are they in the Championship? I don't even know. I think they're up. They're up this season. I have a friend who's a Fulham fan. They're up this season. Yeah. So who the fuck is going to be our backup on the wings? Chukwueze is our only backup on the wings now. So who's going to be our backup on the wings? I saw that we were linked to a Brazilian player at Vasco. Was it Vasco? I think it was Vasco or Botafogo or one of those clubs. We were linked to a winger in case we sell Chukwueze, which I saw an article where Chukwueze said he's on the same level as Pulisic and Leao, and he believes himself to be on the same level as them. So anyone that deluded just needs to go. And bring in a random ass Brazilian. Honestly, just pluck a kid off the street in Rio, and they'll probably be better than Chukwueze, to be honest. Pluck any left-footed child off the street of Brazil, and they're probably going to be better than Chukwueze, honestly. Laurel, I hope nothing under 30 million. I mean, we're going to take a loss on Chukwueze, bro. The total package might be 30 million over like a 2-year period where it's a loan and then this and then an option. Like, there's no way we're getting 30 or more upfront. Like, I don't even think Fulham has money like that. I know when you get promoted to the Premier League, you get
a boatload of money, but I don't know, dude. 30 mil for Chukwueze, that would be crazy. If I was a Fulham fan, I would riot. I would riot if my club did that. Use the money for another strong, proven center back. I like the links to Kim, the Napoli defender who went to Bayern, and he hasn't been great in the Bundesliga. I don't think he's perfectly suited to that league, nor do those Bayern fans give anyone time. So like, I do think a figure in and around that range could get the deal over the line as well. There's probably some fringe Premier League defenders too that we could go after for 30 mil, but I don't know. There's a lot of frauds in that league too. Like Estupinian, I think this guy's a fraud. I'm going to be honest. So far from what I've seen, if you're in your prime years from the Premier League and you're coming for less than 20 mil, there's a very good chance that you are a fucking fraud. And from what I've seen so far, he looks like Emerson Royale's cousin, dude. He looks busy. He's really good at making himself look busy, and that's it. I said that earlier in the stream. I'm going to repeat it now for people joining late. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. That's why I call him estupido. Chris Paz says, AI, Abdi needs to go to the Bunga Bunga party. Abdi does need to go to a Bunga Bunga party. He said he's waiting for marriage, and I think he's on the right track to being an intelligent Milan analyzer, but he just has a few out there things that are just slightly off script that I think can be attributed to this specific thing. Once that happens for him, he's going to be a lot smarter, for sure. He's going to be once he gets his heart broken, he's going to be a lot smarter. Toyota says, to be frank, I thought McTominay was mid at Man U as well, but somehow Conte got the best out of McTominay. Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, everyone thought McTominay was mid at Man U. But a whole year later, Conte thinking he's good and making him good and him being the best midfielder in the league, I mean, to still say that he's mid is kind of crazy. We can't still say that he's mid. What we can say about him is he's a good midfielder who underperformed and was shit in a shit Man U, which can be said about 80% of players who went to Man U in the last 5 years. So that's not saying much. Leave Abdi alone. He's an anime fan. Hey, I'm an anime fan as well. I like anime too. Nothing wrong with that. You can be an anime fan and still not be a virgin. It is possible. Does Abdi watch Sailor Moon, you mean? Yeah, probably. Classic show. Why is Abdi talking like that? I don't know. It's a youth thing. These youths. He's born and raised on TikTok, so like random voices and just random split personalities just come out. It's just part of this generation. The same way they just bust out TikTok dances and they're in the middle of a serious conversation, they'll just start doing TikTok dances. It's just this generation's brains are just like wild, just all over the place. LOL, Chris, where is Anto and how many girls does he have? Anto has completely transformed his body and looks like a bodybuilder now and gets hella girls. So Anto is in his prime right now. Anto is at his peak right now. The dude has transformed his life and body completely. So he's got a lot going for him right now. No time to hang out with us on YouTube. Antonio has become too cool for school. Yeah, precisely. Yep, he has. Anto is greater than Abdi. Ouch. Come on, man. There you go, Abdi voice. Come on, man. Abdi has also transformed his life too, by the way, other than not getting girls just yet. Abdi has transformed his body. He's gone through a body transformation. He looks really, really much better. Good stuff to both of those guys. That takes a lot of discipline. I also have gotten in really good shape. It takes a lot of discipline. So good on them. Keep it up. Be role models to the people in your lives. Anyone listening to the stream? Eat a high protein diet. Anything like fattening, try to get the low fat version of it. Anything really sugary, try to get the low sugar version of it. Eat within a 6 to 7 hour range and don't eat before that range starts and don't eat after that range starts. So intermittent fasting, but you could do 7-8 hours if you really want. As long as you don't eat before your range and after your range, I promise you, you do just those things. You don't even go to the gym. Just do those things and your body's going to change. You're going to feel so much healthier. You're going to look so much better. Give it 2 months. 2 months. High protein diet. Just get the low fat, low sugar version of things that you typically like to eat and enjoy, and only eat within like a 7-hour time frame each day. Don't eat before or after. In 2 months, let me know how you feel. Ricci is not a DM. I mean, he is a deep lying playmaker. I think Ricci is a deep lying playmaker. I don't know if he's like he's not Frendrup. Like, he's not running around tackling and winning back possession. But he's also really good at not losing possession. So it's like, if possession is your ultimate aim and the player in that role is very important to maintaining possession, I would say Ricci is just as important to maintaining possession in his role that a DM would be to winning back possession. Like, your overall amount of possession is going to be good with Ricci, with a player like Ricci. But not now DM. I agree with that. You can look at his tackling stats. I'm going to get through these last comments and then go. All right. Hans and I keep saying that in the chat. Yeah, Ricci's just like a metronome player. Ricci's like Verratti. Once Verratti couldn't tackle anymore and win balls back anymore, he's like that. He's just like a metronome, keep things ticking along, keep possession type of player. Frendrup is a good choice, or even that kid Som at Fiorentina. I don't know enough about that player at Fiorentina, but go check out Defensive Dynamo. Check out Nico's channel. Really good analysis, good footballing brain, knows what he's talking about. Isn't going to fill your belly with butterflies and nonsense and bullshit. He's going to tell you the truth and reality and what things really are. But that's a good thing, because a few months from there, you'll feel good that you actually knew this shit and you didn't blindly follow the wrong shit, and now you got egg on your face. Mid-role player was Estupinian. Yeah. Estupido is mid so far. Champions of Italy, Andre says. Champions of Italy, champions of the world, champions of everything. Milan. Just like last summer when people were saying Milan could win the treble. Last summer, when we got Fofana, Pavlovic, Real, Morata, all these guys, Tammy, all these guys, Walker, people were saying Milan can win the treble. Like, just copy and paste this August to last August. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. I think the only maybe needle mover is Modric, but even then, you have to move the needle so much to go from 8th to winning the league. I will say Napoli did it with Conte, but they had Conte, and Conte's been just so lights out in league play, and Allegri hasn't been. So if we got Conte and like gave Conte the striker he wanted and the players he wanted, maybe I'd be like, yeah, we could jump from 8th and challenge for the title. With Allegri, though, I think it's just going to be like trying to stop the bleeding, basically. We're just going to try not to bleed too much. We're not going to try and draw blood from people the way Conte does. We're going to try to not bleed ourselves. So you might have an okay season, but nothing nothing memorable, nothing to write home about. Cardinale in, Andre Gibson says. Cardinale in. Cardinale forgot that he owns Milan. Like, Cardinale is literally making multi-billion-dollar deals that the president of the United States is involving himself in. Like, this dude forgot that he owned Milan. Like, Forlani's like, hey, this is what's... And he's like, wait, oh, fuck, you're right. I do own AC Milan. My bad. What's going on with that? Like he's so out of the loop, bro. It's not even funny. Defensive Dynamo, haha. Josh, what's up, Josh Di Savino? Aha. So this is the negative Milan hating channel claiming to be the true Milanisti. All the other channels talk shit about. LOL. I get it now. That's right. Hey, look, you just admitted that shit talking goes both ways. You just admitted it goes both ways. It's like not shitting on people per se, just shitting on the opinions. I think I will say, the thing that bothers me is one, not owning up to the mistakes you made last year and making the exact same mistakes with no self-awareness at all that you're making the same mistakes. That's kind of annoying. And then also just like the disingenuousness with the fans, like with the people tuning in, like literally doing the exact same thing, getting everyone hyped and blowing smoke up their ass, knowing that Redbird is shit and taking us nowhere, and like getting people excited to like win again. Like, what are you doing, yo? What? I don't get it. I'd much rather like we start performing well consistently and there are signs that we're going to have a good season and then start blowing some smoke up people's ass than pre-glazing, dude. Pre-glazing and blowing smoke up people's ass right now. It's just too early. It's too soon. And also, didn't we learn from last summer? Like, so I don't know. But yeah, they talk shit about this channel. This channel talks shit about their opinions. You know, it is what it is. We all need, you need that. You need that. You need diverse opinions. Or you're just gonna get groupthink and the same regurgitated shit, just rephrased differently. It's just, it gets boring, it gets stale. You know, you need content channels like this who are annoying as fuck and talk shit and they're negative. It's perfect. The ecosystem needs it. It's not good to win all the time, right? Aren't you guys Redbird dick suckers and Gary Glazers? It's not good to win all the time. Same. That's the same vibe I get from these content channels. It's not good to just be positive all the time and be a fangirl all the time. It's good for the ecosystem that we exist. Josh, Milan hating? You mean Redbird hating? True. Yeah, that's another thing that bothers me is because Redbird owns Milan, that they're inextricable from one another and they're exactly the one and the same, like the fucking Holy Trinity of God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. Like, fuck off. Redbird is not Milan. Redbird is destroying Milan. Not Redbird is destroying Milan. Redbird destroyed Milan in the past tense. They have fucking destroyed us in record time. So no, they're not one and the same thing just because they own us. Fuck them. We can be owned, but we've changed ownership hands 3 times in my short life as a Milan fan. So fuck off. No, they're not the same thing. I'm going to be super negative about Redbird because they fucking suck. And that will never change. And they continue to suck ass. So it's not being negative about Milan. It's not hating on Milan. It's being negative about Redbird and hating on Redbird justifiably for all of the reasons. So just clarifying that. We do not endorse anything Redbird has done for Milan, and we won't be deluded by fantasies just for the sake of cheerleading. Exactly. Spot on. Spot on from Roy here. Yep. We're not going to endorse Moneyball, bro. We're too good for that. Milan is too important and too big and too near and dear to our hearts for that, for us to fucking condone and endorse Redbird's destruction and obliteration of everything good about Milan. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. I'm not going to cheerlead this shit. No way. No chance. I'm not making... Bro, how can you look at last summer and make the same mistake? How? How is Milan the best midfield in the league now? How is getting Boniface at the end of the window, not even your first choice, going to make us Scudetto contenders now? How, bro? What are you talking about? You haven't even seen anything yet.
We have Allegri. It's not like we went and got Conte. It's not like we brought in De Zerbi. It's not like we showed any real ambition. We brought in Allegri. We brought in someone to stop the bleeding. We didn't bring in someone to fucking take over the league and murder everybody and go for broke. Like, we didn't do any of that, bro. We didn't do any of that. We got nobody players that nobody fucking ever heard of. 40-year-old Modric because he wanted to come here. And a panic striker loan when we only have one other striker in the squad. What? And the other striker in the squad is fucking trash. What are you cheerleading? What are you jumping up and down about? What are you horny about? What are you horny about? We downgraded the left back position. This right back, we have no idea who the fuck he is. Nobody knew who Jashari was before he came. And don't lie and pretend that you did. We're playing a 2-striker formation with one striker who's fucking trash and panic loaning another striker who's torn his ACL twice. Like, what are you talking about? Why are you getting so fucking hyped? You're just a cheerleader, bro. You have red and black pom-poms. You're kicking your legs nice and high up in the sky. Some of you not so high due to leg length. And it's just, bro, stop, bro. Stop. Defensive Dynamo. We talk facts and we don't chase subs for sure. Bro, we say like and subscribe just to make this feel like it's still a YouTube channel. The truth is, this is just a bunch of people with some sense who watch and analyze football, who want to have some camaraderie, right, with other people who also want to talk football and be real about football and analyze football and are Milan fans or not Milan fans, whatever. Like, this is just us hanging out on YouTube, basically. No one's trying to be rich from this shit or become famous or anything like that. Just trying to hang out with our chat and talk football. Not chasing subs. Not pretending that Milan is this amazing project and Tade is this amazing DS and he's so incredible, doing an amazing job. Like, stop. Stop. We're not doing that. Not here. And that's fine. Like, there's enough content to go around. Go watch every episode of every positive dick sucker diluted channel and then come here and listen to this negative pieces of shit talking channel. And you get a little bit of everything. You get a little flavor for everything. Get a little taste of everything. That's fine. That's good. You should. That's how you evolve your palate and get a more matured taste for things. Perfect. We encourage that. We encourage that. Don't forget to sub to the channel, Josh. That's right. Don't forget to sub. Roy, LOL Dynamo. This guy, Josh, is listening to channels that told him Milan was going to win everything these past years and says we are a Milan hating channel. We are a reality channel, Josh. Get it right. Facts. Facts. And thank you for tuning in, Josh. We still appreciate you, and we want you to be a part of the community. We don't want groupthink. We are against groupthink here. So any dissenting opinions, we encourage to join. Come in the live, come in the chat. It's good. It's good for analysis, conversations, debates. It's good. That's what people want. Debates. They don't want a bunch of fucking cheerleaders. They just pass around the Milan G-string. Here, it's your turn to wear it this week. Oh, here you go. Hey guys, you're putting something out? Yeah, here, wear the Milan G-string this week. Here you go. But yeah, they've been saying we're going to win everything, and we're eighth, and we're embarrassing. We're literally an embarrassment in the league. We're an embarrassment. We are the Man United of Italy. So that's not being negative. That's literally the reality. We are literally the Man United of Italy right now as we speak. As we live and breathe, we are the Man U of Italy. That is not being negative. That's literally the reality. And anyone telling you Milan's going to win everything like they did the last 3 years, and we haven't won fuck all, is that I don't care if it's negative or positive or whatever. I'll just call it diluted. It's just diluted. So if you want diluted content versus reality content, that's fine. My opinion is to go get everything. Go get some diluted content. Go get some negative assholes douchebags. We are such scumbags. We are literally the biggest assholes on earth. I cannot believe we are saying the things that we're saying on this channel about Redbird. We are literally pieces of shit, honestly. We should be canceled. We should honestly be canceled. I cannot believe that we would formulate these opinions on Redbird. Wow. How could we? Fucking negative pieces of shit that we are. Wow. Obviously, Milan's going to win fucking everything after such an amazing Mercato, like we did last year after our amazing Mercato. Yes. I'm so, you know what? I apologize. I'm sorry. On behalf of this entire channel, I apologize profusely from the bottom of my heart for being such a negative, shit-talking asshole. And thanks for joining in. Please like and subscribe. Are you still supporting Milan, guys? Hythe says, of course. We support Milan. We don't support Redbird. Simple as that. Roy, Bastoni says he was a Milan fan growing up. Ooh, as an Inter player, you're not supposed to say that. And if a Milan player said that about Inter, we wouldn't like that very much. Ooh, that would be that would be nice. Huh? That you go and get Bastoni. Now we're saying, now is the tune starting to change a little bit. Tune's starting to change a little bit. You bring in Bastoni. Ooh, that's a double. You get the Italian for the people who are pissed about the anti-Italian agenda here. You get an Inter player, so you piss them off, which is phenomenal, fantastic. You probably spend big money, so Redbird doesn't look like they only spend money when they're selling. Our net spend is so fucking low. That they do something like that, ooh wee, but they won't. They won't. Hey, are you? Oh, Roy asks, hey, he says C. Yes, he's still supporting Milan. Are you a Redbird fan? He says, who cares about Redbird? LOL. Roy says, who runs Milan? Hey, the Tooth Fairy? Roy says, LOL, rock 100%. So it's black or white to you, Roy? Hi says, no, it's red and black. True that. Redbird's not red and black, even though they have red in their name. Exactly. So just support Milan, brother. Roy says, I support Milan. Hey, what are you talking about? We are criticizing the ownership that is running the club. Why do you think we are criticizing them? You like seeing Milan like this? My thing is this, and I'll read the rest of that too, but I thought Milan fans were more highly evolved than Man United fans. Like, I thought that our overall IQ and intellect level, like across our fan base, was a lot higher, far more respectable than Man U's. So to see people like, hi, no disrespect, thank you for joining. Glad that you're contributing and you're in the chat, and we want your opinion too. You're doing the Man United fan thing. You're unable to separate the ownership from the club, and you're doing the club above anything else, but you're putting the ownership on the same pedestal as the club. That is a huge mistake that has literally bit Man United fans in the ass for years now. There are Man United fans saying exactly what you're saying, word for word, verbatim, saying, just support the club. Support the club, man. Our new coach is going to do good this time. Eric Ten Hag was actually decent. Our ownership is cheap, but like relative to everyone else, like we spend a lot. Like you're doing exactly verbatim what Man United fans do and say. Exactly the same. And look where they've been consistently. Like, do you want to be lumped in with people like that? Is your intellect level at the same level as those people? If it is what it is, man. Like, it's genetics at the end of the day, right? Like, it's how studious are you about this shit? How much does your positivity outweigh your reality receptors? I get it. But, like, just put it into that kind of context. Are you a Man U level fan, or are you a Milan level fan? Because in my mind, all Milan fans have the potential to be a way higher level than that bullshit. Man U fans have been saying this same bullshit for years, and they're fucking trash. And their ownership is also American and fucking trash.
Don't make the same mistake, please. And even then, they went out and got Sesko. They went out and got my favorite striker target. Like, come on, man. You got to see the forest for the trees. Is that what you think Milan is supposed to be? You think we are mindless NPCs that are going to cheerlead anything? There are other channels for that. I agree. This is not the mindless like NPC cheerlead anything channel for sure. That's not us. I just asked a question, brother. Did I say you shouldn't criticize them? You asked if I still support Milan. Yes, bro. If we didn't support Milan, we wouldn't care how the club is being run. Yeah, we also wouldn't spend, 3 hours and 15 minutes? We also wouldn't spend 3 hours and 15 minutes of my life on a Milan content channel going live and interacting with a chat about Milan. Like, clearly we support Milan, dude. To suggest otherwise is just childish. It's just immature and childish. Cow, but how much is Chuku selling for? I don't know. I hope we get our money back, but I doubt we will. Rock, my broski, good morning from the land down under. Did you see any ruse this morning, Kim, on the way to work? Any ruse out there? Where's Red John? Red John is a golf fan now, and he no longer watches football, nor does he support football anymore. He has run away. That Chukwueze prediction about him being league MVP has sent him into an early retirement, but we hope he comes out of retirement Galliani style and joins the chat again and comes on to a live. Nathan said, can't join this time. That's okay. Thanks, Nate. We avoid the demonic spirit that's possessing your mic, so that's fine with us. Just kidding. We wish you were here, Nate. Thanks. I'll have to listen later. Yes, sir. Last two here. What's up, Nathan? Dan99, my man. Dan99, what's up? What's up, Rock? I can't wait to win the World Cup. Fuck yeah. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. 2026 World Cup winners, baby. Woohoo! Milan's winning everything. We're going to win the treble this season. I don't care if we didn't qualify for Europe. This Mercato was so fucking good, so ejaculation inducing that we already won the treble. We actually won the Champions League. Getting Jashari and Modric and Boniface and this market was so fucking good, so fucking good. They're going to have to give us the Champions League trophy, even though we're not in the competition. They have to. They have to. And we won the World Cup too, bitch. That's right. We won the fucking World Cup too. Hell yeah. All right, guys. That's it from us here at Rossoneri TV. Like and subscribe on the way out. Thank you for your attention to this matter and for your participation in the stream. Forza Milan always, and fuck Redbird always. Forever and always, to the moon and back, till the end of time. Fuck them, and Forza Milan. Ciao.